national anthem, we welcome from his home,
with help from his daughter Georgia,
Grammy and Emmy Award winner,
and New
and New
Orleans
Orleans
Saints
Saints
fan,
fan,
Harry
Harry
Connick
Connick
Jr.
Jr.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and rockets ran and glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Every night in cities across our country and all over the world, thousands gather in the streets, windows, and doorways to cheer on the millions of frontline workers fighting this virus and working tirelessly to help.
All right, we are live.
Please join me.
Raider Nation, NFL fans, how you guys doing? Welcome to the Unfiltered Truth. We're live streaming the NFL Draft. We'll have discussion. NFL, ESPN.com has been a little bit slow. I might switch it up. But Phil Robinson, Johnny Pham, I have Matt Fallon later.
Oh, yeah.
It's the NFL Draft, you guys. Let's get it cracking.
Man, it's about damn time for as long as we've been waiting for this truly off season. So all the speculation is about to come to an end. We're about to see who was right, who was wrong, and how these teams view these college players. I actually cannot wait.
Square footage.
No, absolutely. And Phil, look, off the bat, we already know that we're going to end up seeing Burrows go to the Bengals. We're going to know that Chase Young's going to the Skins, so on and so forth. So far, everything looks like what you had on your mock drafts are going to be laid out accurately. But right now with the Raiders, there was talk earlier today there was going to be a deal done with the Jaguars to get Yannick Ngakoue. But from what we're hearing, that looks like it's about to just fall in the pit of misery. Phil.
Yeah, I mean, they wanted, from what I hear, they wanted a lot. They wanted to get the number 12 pick, and then they didn't want to give up anything aside from Yannick. And quite frankly, that's just a little too rich for the Raiders' blood right now. If they were able to get something back in reciprocal, maybe a later pick such as a second, then I think that this could have gotten done. But so far, nothing. Yeah.
Now, Johnny, your thoughts?
Yeah, real quick. So it wouldn't – honestly, it would have never made no sense to trade for Ngakoue or whatever, give up a significant draft capital to acquire him, especially after you spent all that time with the whole Khalil Mack situation and you didn't sign him long-term. Compare Yannick to Khalil. Khalil's definitely worth the money. Yannick, on the other hand, he's not worth that money that he's seeking. So to me, there's no way in hell this trade should even be executed unless you want to trade Derek Carr and Gabe Jackson away to the Jags. But that's a whole nother story.
I mean, let's be real here. I mean, this is a guy that's been racking in about what 9-10 sacks within the past 4 seasons. You got to try to get Patrick Mahomes on his back by any means necessary. Adding him, that would be a major plus for that defense. But, if the Jaguars want to play this BS game of what's going on right now, then, I mean, they're going to be stuck with a guy that's probably going to end up sitting out most of the 2020 season. So there's that. But there's still possibility that the Raiders will be looking to trade that 19th pick to get in the second round.
And I'm okay with that. One thing I forgot to touch on about Yannick real quick. I want you guys to keep this in mind. There's some Raider fans out there. You guys will remain nameless for this. I remember you guys saying Josh Allen couldn't fit in our defensive scheme, which I thought was totally absurd. He went over to Jacksonville and he's dominating. Guess whose job he took? The guy that some of you guys want to trade for, Yannick. He took Yannick's job after being behind him on the depth chart when he was a rookie. I just want y'all to go ahead and let that marinate on in real quick.
That is true. Phil, you want to drop some knowledge in here?
The Raiders are missing a second premier pass rusher. We hope that Carl Nassib is going to be that guy. We hope that Pharrell is going to develop into that guy. But right now, Yannick has put up double-digit sacks. He's a factor coming off the edge, and he will give this team much improved depth should they pull off this trade. Do I think that he's worth the $25 million a year that he's asking for? I don't have to pay it. I probably wouldn't, but he definitely would be an improvement over what they have and would definitely give them a shot in the arm and in a much-needed division, pass-happy division.
That's true. Now, right now, look, 12th pick. I mean, that's going to be a while from now unless everybody goes on and, just says, screw it. We already have our picks ready. We're just going to just ride right through it. So 12th pick, what are we looking at? Because honestly, we really don't know. We talked about it. Everybody has their thought, but we still don't know who the Raiders are going to take. Because how this draft could go, we could just be saying, hey, let's play it by ear. We could be seeing Tua dropping to 12. We could be seeing Isaiah Simmons drop down to 12. And then with that being said, you got a wide receiver, CD Lamb, sitting right there. So
Goodell just said, keep the booze coming.
Keep the booze coming?
Yeah, that's what he said, Goodell. He must feel very safe at home right now.
Very safe.
I mean, you think? But 12th pick, you guys. What are you guys looking at?
I am looking for a wide receiver, one of the big three. There's CD Lamb, Jerry Jeudy, or Henry Ruggs III.
Okay. All right, I'll go ahead and jump on this. I spoke about this matter yesterday with Jones. I'm gonna say this again: priority pick off the gate, quarterback and corner. So either or do. That's just me.
Oh, so you're looking at corner again?
Yep, definitely looking at corner and quarterback.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. So, as we're just sitting here waiting, everybody having their beer, the wings, everybody's booing the commish in his basement. Do you think there's a possibility we either trade up within this draft in the first round?
No.
I don't see it. You risk giving up plenty of draft capital to do so.
Yeah. The only way I see that happening is if by some ungodly reason the Bengals pass on Burrow. That technically they're on the clock. They got 8 minutes and 10 seconds left, so it hasn't been submitted yet. And as we say, it ain't done until the ink dries. So,
Oh,
that's true.
I need to go get me a drink. See what.
So the Bengals drafted Ryan Finley last year. They still have the Red Rifle on the team. Should they draft Joe Burrow, what do they do?
Yeah.
I mean, you want to have a veteran presence right there in that quarterback room for Joe Burrow. Ryan Finley, I mean, there's still some hope where once Dalton's gone, that's going to be your backup right there automatically.
Ooh, that Buffalo Trace looks good. But ladies and gentlemen, I cannot drink that right now.
6 minutes, 43 seconds, ticking away.
You know, they're claiming Burrow's supposed to be the pick. So why are these guys still talking? Announce the pick.
Got to fill time.
Yeah.
You know that.
Joe Burrow.
Wow.
On the website.
Hold on.
Request.
So I'm gonna let y'all know now.
Yeah.
All right, I probably already, Chase Young is going to the Redskins.
Yeah.
Captain Obvious pick, but just let you guys know at home.
Well, I seen him rocking the Redskins ugly colors on his Old Spice shirt.
On his Old Spice shirt.
Yeah, he had an Old Spice shirt on earlier on.
All right, let's see something. I know you guys are seeing the live stream, right? It's been acting up a little.
They got a picture of his old lady and his thing. They're at 4 minutes and 50 seconds left, and Michael Irvin is talking right now, and we still don't have your first pick in the draft in yet.
Oh, godly.
This is brutal. This is brutal. But, they got to make a show some way, somehow. We got to provide some entertainment and some talking faces. Got to earn the millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars they're making for being on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it comes with a job.
Hey, let me see. What happened here?
Hit the mute.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what happened. My TV.
More booger. Well, he got a big bowling ball shaped head.
People are still trying to reach Cincinnati.
Absolutely.
I mean, let's be real here. I mean, you're still trying to reach Cincinnati, then.
You still trying to read Cincinnati what, Phil? I'm listening.
Hold up. There we go.
3 minutes and 4 seconds left.
Did I mute Johnny? I think I accidentally muted
All right,
Johnny.
I'm good.
There we go.
Pick is in.
Hold on, real.
Ladies and gentlemen, the pick is in.
In Southeast Ohio, it's a very, very impoverished area, and the poverty rate is almost 2 times the
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
It looks good over there where Joe Burrow's from.
All those kids in Athens County.
Yeah, I don't know why they're having problems.
Not a lot of food on the table. Hungry after school. You guys can be up here too. I'd like to thank. And that has led to the Joe Burrow
effect.
Including restaurants in the Plains, Ohio. Looking at the fans that win over Alabama.
All right.
His jersey to Burrow. Classic Louisiana style. He was in every way.
Hey, what it do, you guys? See you guys in the Periscope. I see you guys on the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Burrows. Oh, that's wild.
Back to Burrow. That. Let's see.
All right, come on, now it's the pick, bro.
See if we can't find a way to start tipping these bad boys.
I mean, damn, this look like it's going to be like find out next week on Dragon Ball Z.
Right? Sheesh.
Jesus. So I'm just like, Johnny, they ask him what you sipping on.
No, it's just sweet tea, man. I can't drink. Unfortunately, the wifey has to work early in the morning, so I need to be sober. I need to be sober and I need to be responsible. So,
damn, can't party with us tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hold off until tomorrow night.
I mean, you guys got to think about it. Last night we were all supposed to be in Vegas partying, or tonight
drinking
heavy, smoking, partying, everybody living it up.
Oh, the number one pick is Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow's everybody. Joe Burrow
of absolutely no one.
Except the conspiracy theorists.
Except for conspiracy theorists. Thank you for that addition to the program. I mean, let's be real. Joe Burrow, it was the man. He was on fire all year long. He could run, he could pass, he could evade the pass rush. He could improvise. He was pinpoint accurate. Him and Jamar Chase made AJ Terrell look like a nobody.
Yeah.
And beat Alabama, blew out Clemson, beat everybody this season. What I like most about this college playoff system that they got going on now is that everybody plays everybody. You don't get that. Well, dude, they never played this. Listen, if they can't win to get to win through the playoff system to face each other for the national championship, then they weren't that good.
Yeah, that's true.
And Burrow has killed it. Just flat out killed it.
Just watching these Joe Burrow highlights, man.
Yeah.
Lighten it up. To think
Look at that dime. Look at this. Ugh.
Big old D.
Ugh. Was that AJ Terrell right there? In coverage on that play?
Yeah.
The last play?
Yeah.
On that out and up. That's that one out of that. That's that one out of that video that I
in my head right there.
Just dropped it in his offhand. I mean, that dude he didn't even have to reach for it. It was there. Just right here.
He got shredded like pulled pork on that play, man.
Yeah, he did. Woo. And the crazy part about it was great coverage. It was not bad coverage at all. But Joe Burrow was just magnificent this year.
Yeah.
All right. The number 2 pick in the draft is in.
I mean, we all know this. Like I said earlier, the number 2 pick in the draft, and the guy literally probably about 15 minutes down the road from me is Chase Young.
Chase Young with 6
small word, you know what's funny? You want to know what's funny?
Tackles for losses, a whole one.
Way live not too far away from me.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same with Chase Young. We just breeding edge rushers over here in PG County.
Is that what y'all do out there?
How is Zach Taylor even watching ESPN right now? Look at Booger McFarland. You can see Booger.
Well, guys, I want everybody to take the time to enjoy this moment, because after today, your life will never be the same. Back to you.
Nah, you gotta do it like this. If anything goes, the Redskins need to get an edge rusher. An edge rusher like Chase Young. Chase Young's the pick.
Back to you.
There was a report out there that I'd seen allegedly that the Lions was about to move down with Miami, but Miami was trying to secure their 3rd pick and still keep their 5th because they was going to try to package both those picks to get Joe Burrow.
That sounded like a good plan. I mean, if they could have pulled it off, I would have did it. Give me the 3rd pick in the draft and the 5th pick in the draft. You can still get Tua or Justin Herbert and the top 5 pick.
Yeah,
it'd be real hard to pass that up. But if I'm Detroit, I'm not trading back just so that you can have 2 picks to turn around and give to somebody else.
Yeah,
no, absolutely. My whole thing right here, I'm thinking to myself is this.
Quarterback often comes down to the system that you're leaving.
I still feel Miami still tries to just go up the 3 just for the hell of it. And they still take an offensive tackle from the Giants.
And now he's going to go play for Zach Taylor, who was with a very similar system, which
maybe
fit to him in that learning curve.
They might do that. I don't know. I don't know what Detroit wants. That's the problem, man. They could swing any way they want at 3. If they wanted to try to get a replacement for Stafford, they could do it. If they wanted to say go Isaiah Simmons, they could go Isaiah Simmons.
Yeah,
I mean, they have plenty of options at their disposal for that 3rd pick. Honestly, I think at this point,
I had said to you that
I don't think Miami's going to trade up. I think Miami's going to stay put at 5, and I think Detroit's going to end up staying put too.
You were crazy.
I feel like if there was a trade in order, I think we would have known about it by now.
No, that's true. But it's always that last minute, like right before the clock expires.
Oh yeah.
So far, I don't know, man. Like, just getting adjusted to this draft, it just feels. It's like, yeah, it's there. It's there.
Well, gentlemen, we now ready to
I'm
get
looking at the comment section. Lions gonna take Simmons. This is Kev saying this.
Who's gonna take Simmons?
Lions.
I mean, it's possible, man.
It's not what I would have did, but you know, it is possible. I was talking to one of my buddies who's a Lions fan, and he told me that if they don't take Jeffrey Okudah, and this is a Michigan fan, and he told me if they don't take Jeffrey Okudah, he's gonna cancel his fandom, go and burn the last 2 Lions jerseys he has in the closet, and find himself a new team.
Yep. Burn it all. Burn it all.
Burn it down. Detroit, 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. Do they trade?
All right. That was easy. Oh, look at old Chase Young. He changed his shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you think he's clever?
Yeah.
He thinks he's clever. He had on that Old Spice shirt right before the draft, man. With the burgundy red or whatever that kind of red that the Redskins wear.
Mm-hmm.
Burgundy.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Chase Young, we're saying. Del Rio and Rivera get the premier defender in this year's draft to play him out of position and have him doing things that he's not supposed to be doing. Bet you they drop him back in coverage.
Nah, I don't think Jack's gonna. At the end of the day, man, I think Rivera's gonna have him on lockdown. He'll have him under control.
He'll have him where he needs to be. He's gonna be like, listen, Jack, you're gonna need to come up with another plan because that shit don't work.
That's real. But just
dang, he ran that fool down. He really did.
Just looking at the work he put in, man. So you got to look at it. With the Redskins, they have Young, they have Kerrigan, they have Sweat.
That's
going to be a nasty. And then that interior, that's going to be deadly.
Yeah, it's going to be a problem. It's definitely going to be a problem.
Man. Somebody going to die out there.
They need to continue to add to that interior.
No, they're good with that interior. I looked at even the backups are good, man. The backups are worse starting quality.
Who's the backups?
They got Tim Settle. Tim Settle can play all positions on the D line.
He got drafted last year, right?
Yeah. No, I think that was the year before. Then
pick is in for the Lions.
Ionitis as well. You can just keep going down there, and then you look at your Alabama front. The Alabama wall, dude.
Let me go refill my cup, man.
Put some yappy in my cup.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. I would not want to face. I feel sorry for the NFC East.
Mm-hmm.
Dallas, I feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for the Eagles.
So is Dwayne Haskins really the guy over there or not?
Yeah, as of now, Dwayne Haskins is the guy. Ron Rivera is gonna, just establish confidence in them. They kept the same offensive coordinator from when the last regime was there, who basically he's gotten adjusted to. So Haskins is in good hands. You got a plethora of running backs. So I mean, I think the only thing the Redskins need to do when they get back on the clock, they're gonna have to get a wide receiver.
Defensive back.
There's plenty of them in this draft.
Is the pick at number 3.
You see the reaction.
Out of Grand Prairie, Texas.
I was hoping Okuda would have dropped.
I didn't.
I mean, if you didn't take Okuda,
that would have been amazing.
That would have been stupid.
At Ohio State University, taking a look.
That would have been dumb.
And everything that
thanks for dropping in, man. Yeah, I mean, that would have been brutal. That would have been somebody would have got fired.
Yeah. Well, they would have had to have picked up somebody great. Somebody great. But yeah, it's a good solid pick. They get a nice a pass coverage corner with one pass interference call in 3 years or 2?
I can't recall, man.
I think it was 2 years.
Yeah, he didn't have one all year last year or a holding call. So, I mean, his footwork is fantastic. His play recognition is phenomenal. Jeffrey Okuda is the best corner in this year's draft.
Yeah, bar none.
Far and away. And
yes,
it's a good move for Detroit. I hope that it makes a difference. I don't see it making a difference, but
yeah,
maybe it will.
Yeah, we shall see.
But we got the Giants on the clock now. 6 minutes, about just over 6 minutes to go.
Yep. So right here,
this is where the draft starts for me, gentlemen. Because I'll be honest with you, these first 3 picks pretty much went the way that everybody had scripted them since the combine. So now that we rolled into 4, we are now at the official start of the 2020 draft.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Will it be Isaiah Simmons? Will it be an offensive tackle to protect Daniel Jones? Or will it be the first trade of the evening? With 5 minutes and 30 seconds left, we will see. And that is interesting. The first three picks in this draft were all teammates at Ohio State in 2017.
Yeah,
man, that just shows you how strong the recruitment at Ohio State is, man.
Mm-hmm.
So they've done one hell of a job, and I know Manny, who's a diehard Ohio State fan.
Ooh.
I know this fool's
How
like
you a diehard Ohio State fan.
Ohio State fan.
You said Ohio or Iowa?
I said Ohio State.
Oh, Ohio State. I thought you said Iowa.
You get it, Ohio? See what I did there?
I see.
But I mean, you just look at their defense has been solid the past 3 seasons.
Yeah.
Like I'm not going to put them down. I'm going to say the past 5 seasons, their defense has been solid.
They produced a top 5, a couple top 5 defensive prospects in each year's
Oakland brothers. Look at Conley. You look at Lattimore. You look at Malik Hooker. You look at I keep going.
Boy from the
Young.
Bengals, not the Bengals, but the Browns.
Oh, Ward.
Yep. That just the hits just keep on coming. That's now the second consecutive number 2 pick in the draft at defensive end. And this one had better stats than the last one.
Yep.
So it's like they got a farm out there, recruiting farm, where they just find absurdly freakish human beings who play football better than anybody else on the planet.
I'm looking at the comments section right here. They're saying they need to bring Urban Meyer to USC, and you bring him to USC. You know what? That would be killer.
Yeah.
We could hope, but Urban Meyer's got a history of ruining programs and looking the other way for players doing questionable activities. And if I recall correctly, Pete Carroll became the Seahawks coach once the jig was up with what he was doing at USC.
Yeah. Oh, so want to let some of you guys know in Raider Nation for the Unfiltered Truth, we now have T-shirts with our new logo. So we'll be putting the links out later, and then we'll be putting it out tomorrow. It's on DC4L on his Twitter page. You can go and look it up. We'll give you the direct link on that, and you guys can order an Unfiltered Truth T-shirt. We'll order a few, and then we'll be doing some giveaways.
Make sure you cop some of that merch and show your support for the show.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
1 minute and 38 seconds left for the New York Football Giants.
I mean, you would think, like, during the draft right here, the draft, for God's sakes, you would actually think we wouldn't be doing commercial breaks.
Yeah.
I mean, people got to get paid. This is how the NFL makes their money. This is how ESPN makes their money. And honestly, they don't have no action going on. So you're going to see what, a 15, 20 second cutout of every person with their families, like you would normally see during round one. Nobody walks the stage. Nobody hugs the commissioner.
No, I mean, it's just like, good God.
I mean, my only thing is you think it would go a little faster, but usually when teams are at their headquarters and have the luxury of everything that they would normally have, it doesn't make sense for it to take as long as it does. But with what they got going on with this whole virtual stuff and last minute conversations, this is I'm okay with it.
Eli retired following this 2019 season. Once a Giant, only a Giant was the line. Head coach Pat Shermer was fired in
Wow.
9-23.
Joe Judge
hired in January, and Joe Judge now, of course, went the route last spent.
We're doing this now. Wow. Okay.
Worked out with the linebackers there, and he sort of had a little viral moment here. His dog Abby was on the cover of the New York Post.
That was Tom Brady's kryptonite right there.
Yeah, it was. Eli and the Giants.
Yep.
The 07 Giants, the wild card Giants, said it ad nauseum. They should have beaten the Patriots in Week 17. Watching that game, they just barely lost.
You guys,
when they played again, that the Giants were going to win that Super Bowl. Because that defense ate up Tom Brady. Ate his ass up.
Rookie year with Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
Tristan Wirfs, Iowa, Jedrick Wills Jr., Alabama.
Oh, gotta love this.
Isaiah Simmons, outside linebacker Clemson, but Big Mac Gettleman, the offensive tackle spot, so critical to Barkley and Daniel Jones. All right, listen, it certainly seems Dave Gettleman has made it clear.
Andrew Thomas.
He likes to call The hog
With the
molly,
fourth pick in the
big guy
draft, the
up front.
first
Isaiah Simmons
curveball.
is still there.
Andrew Thomas, offensive tackle.
What will the Giants do?
Hey, is my broadcast behind y'all or something, man? I'm over here. I got it on TV right now through the
NFL draft.
ESPN, and
New York Giants select Andrew Thomas, tackle.
yeah, I'm definitely behind. Wow.
Not a surprise that it's an offensive
From
lineman.
Georgia. Great big old boy. Look at that boy on the couch.
Offensive lineman Andrew Thomas. As a junior,
Wasn't
last season,
Tristan
won the
Wirfs. Did you
SEC
see that one coming?
blocking trophy and was a consensus.
Miami's on the clock with 6 minutes and 40 seconds. Wow, Johnny. So for all the stuff that we heard about the Giants taking Simmons, who was going to be the best defender, you, Mr. Swiss Army knife, they instead opted to protect Daniel Jones and find a tackle that could help open some holes for Saquon Barkley. And with the defensive line that the Washington Redskins currently have, I can't say that I blame them.
Nah, I don't either.
I cannot.
They just drafted Daniel Jones, so you got to protect him.
You got to protect him. You got to give Saquon some help, and you just gotta adjust to what the teams in your division are doing. They got to face Dallas with all that defense.
Oh yeah.
Got to face Redskins. The Eagles aren't no slouches either, and it all starts up front in the trenches. You and I both know this.
Oh yeah.
And Jones, I guess, just go off camera and have a full on conversation with the fam bam in the background. It's cool though.
Yeah,
it's cool though.
I had to go make me a sandwich real quick when I.
You had to make a damn sandwich. I had to come back to, man. I was like, damn.
Well, see, I didn't even get a chance to smoke it today.
Yeah, Andrew Thomas.
Yeah.
No Tristan Wirfs.
Yeah.
Or backed in from Louisville.
That is a shocker.
Mm-hmm. It definitely is, but
Oh, come on. What are you doing, Gettleman? Come on, bro. Really, man?
He had to do something. It wasn't just gonna go off like that.
He really got to put the mask on in his house, in his personal residence.
I'm hearing
that
might be Miami picking up Tua.
There we go. We'll find out what's going on.
We're finding out. So the question, will they get Tua? There's been question after question about his health. So with Dr. David Chow has told everybody this is an inexact science and you can't predict injuries. Said the human body wasn't meant to withstand the hits and the forces that are put on it during a football game, and everybody's a ticking time bomb.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's something I talked about with injuries, man. It doesn't matter which, every single pick in this NFL draft's a toss-up no matter what. No matter what they proved in, at the college level, doesn't mean their college success would automatically translate into NFL success. So anything can happen with these young men coming into the league. Perfectly healthy young men, just in a blink of an eye, could be done on one play. So, yeah. I mean, let's kind of relax on this injury history paranoia stuff or whatever, I'm
going to be real. It's going to be real interesting. Dolphins don't take a quarterback.
Well, the alleged rumor before the draft was they was looking at offensive tackle.
They need one. They got rid of the one they had.
Yeah.
Man.
But they also have a grip of later. They got what, 2 more picks in this draft? 2 more picks in this round?
Yeah.
What if Isaiah Simmons is the pick here?
You know what? That I would.
Flores is a defensive
They
coach.
replace Minka Fitzpatrick. That wouldn't be a bad one.
Yeah, it's all about managing risks, right? It's all about.
That would not be a bad one.
Wow. So I should do this, but I'm not going to do it yet. But this is about to be real interesting in the coming few minutes. And it's official. Dolphins have selected quarterback Tua Tagovailoa.
Tagovailoa.
The great Spanish
The great Tua.
I had to look at Johnny's face right there. He said, "Did he just butcher this man's name? I'm gonna slap the shit out of him."
It's not fair.
You know, I don't know what's going on with my coverage over here, man. I don't understand how I'm not caught up with you guys.
No. You know,
We're getting tit picks.
Yeah. We're just getting them in a little
Okay.
bit.
All right, never mind. Scratch that then.
Would this be as much of an issue as it is right now? Probably not, Trey.
Tua is Miami's new quarterback.
Will he start? He said he wanted to sit the bench, but who's the quarterback that they got?
It's magic.
Is Fitzmagic and Drew? What the hell is that?
No. It's damn. What's kid's name again? They threw him under the bus and everything.
Yeah, it was the dude who got bounced out of Arizona for
Rosen.
Josh Rosen.
Josh Rosen, there you go.
Yeah. So Tua is the quarterback for the Miami Dolphins.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm about to get hot. I'm about to get hot if the Chargers decide they want to grab Simmons in this draft.
Where are they gonna play him?
Yeah,
I'm gonna get hot.
Where are they gonna play him?
They'll figure it out, I guess.
I mean, I would too. Don't get me wrong.
yeah.
I put him on the other side. I put him on the other side of Derwin, and just let those two boys loose and wreak havoc and do their things. But the good news is that the Chargers aren't getting Tua. Not getting Joe Burrow. And they may, and it's gonna come down to, do they want Herbert? I did not expect teams to be drafting quarterbacks this early, this heavy, especially with everything that's going to be going on with this offseason. But the hell do I know? I'm just a prognosticator like anybody else.
Yeah.
The draft is an inexact science, but it's wild, it's crazy, and that's why we love it, and that's why we all watch. Going Tua in Miami, they're going to have to build around him. He's definitely not going to have the talent that he used to have out at Alabama.
I think, honestly, some of the guys that Miami has offensively are being slept on. They still got their tight end Gesicki over there, right?
Yeah,
He's still over there. Yeah, I think he's being slept on. And, of course, Devontae Parker, Louisville product.
As long as he can stay healthy.
So, but yeah, Miami made the right choice getting to it. They didn't let him drop.
Because I mean, let's be real here. They needed so much help, and they just needed a damn quarterback. That was one. And then the next thing, and you talk about they do have unsung talent on that offense. I mean, we can take a crack at this right here, and then I'm looking at this. Because defense, they really have it on defense now. They loaded up in free agency. I know somebody said, I think it was John that said that, but they loaded up on defense and free agency big time. But when you look at the offense, you got Kane Balaj, Myles Gaskin, got Jordan Howard, Samaje Perine. And then you said Mike Gesicki.
Mm-hmm.
Jakeem Grant was a solid
return man
and slot receiver, yes.
Yeah.
Mac Hollins, they have Allen Hurns, they have Devontae Parker, they have Preston Williams, Albert Wilson, Ricardo Lewis. They have guys that can get the job done. It may not be sexy on paper, but these are guys that can still get their hands dirty. They can get the job done.
Grimy individuals, the best kind.
And I think the Chargers will be taking the old lineman.
Boy, Brunel had an arm on him, man.
Yeah, he did.
Whew.
Yeah. And I'm getting beamed into a Zoom meeting.
Man.
You better tell him to wait, partner.
I like that comparison, though. Steve Young and Steve Young / Mark Brunel. I like that comparison.
No, that's real. That was when you watch their throw motion and the way they play, it's dead on.
Yeah.
And they're roughly about the same size. I think Steve Young was maybe about an inch or two taller. So that dude was tough as nails.
Yeah.
All right. So Chargers have 60 seconds left on the clock. Who's it going to be?
Forfeit the pick. They didn't pick on top. Forfeit the pick.
That's what.
Come on.
And here we go.
Believe it is an offensive tackle.
You think they're taking the Chargers? I think the Chargers are going to take whiff.
I hope so. Well, I don't know, bro. It might be Harry. I don't know. It might be with the whatever his name is. Works.
Could be a possibility.
I would love it.
I don't know. It's crazy. I'm just happy you got my faith. Oh yeah. There he is.
Hey yo, I'll call you back. I'm live.
I'm what, man? Where we taking phone calls right now? That's what's hot in the streets. Mid show, we gonna take it. We gonna take.
Hey, look, I remember
fucking call.
You gotta remember, I still got Redskins fans down the street asking me, "Oh yeah, what's going on with Chase Young and all that." So it's gonna happen. And the Chargers take Justin Herbert.
Something to build a franchise.
Let's
around.
see.
Move into that brand new stadium in Los Angeles with the Rams and getting a quarterback early in the round or in the first round.
So if it's Justin Herbert, who does Carolina take? Is it going to be Simmons or Derek Brown?
That's what the
Brown
Chargers are doing at 6.
Actually, nobody tipped this one because nobody talks to the Chargers.
NFL draft. The Los Angeles Chargers select Justin Herbert, quarterback, Oregon.
I mean, it was kind of like.
And there you see
Dude, look at this. Yeah, I'm behind on my TV, bro. I heard the Justin Herbert pick announced on y'all's end.
Oh, it's a lag. It's a lag online. It's
a whole lot to know. They just announced it.
They just announced it.
Yeah, we had to pick in first.
Well, this is wonderful. So now we are 6 picks down on the 7th pick with 5 to go. The Raiders are going to have their crack at one of the top 3 wide receivers. That's the way that this is shaping up now. Carolina should be going defense. Arizona should be either taking a wide receiver or an offensive lineman. My guess is probably an offensive lineman.
And Matt Fallon joins us. What's up?
Fatty Mullen. Without he still got the mustache.
Man, barely.
What's up, Matt?
Barely. Yeah.
I can't stay long, man. I'm not quarantining too well. This was supposed to be my bachelor party. So
Ooh.
I'm trying to find a stripper on Craigslist, but they're not available tonight. So
just walk down there to 65th. You'll find a couple meth heads that'll hook you up.
Right. What's up, boys?
What's happening?
Man.
Justin Herbert to the Chargers.
So I think the next one's gonna be Derek Brown here.
Yeah, I'm feeling the same thing.
Dude, Simmons is gonna be there for us.
So will Lambert Judy.
You got all 3 of the elite tackles still on the board. Tristan Wirfs, Jedrick Wills. So
God, I pray to God my joke tweet that I made about the Raiders taking the tackle instead of a wide receiver. Jesus, please don't let it happen.
No, dude, it's gonna be like
yeah.
We're gonna take like Christian Fulton, and it's gonna be like Simmons, Judy, and Lamb on the board.
Oh,
I'll take
Anderson. I'm gonna throw up.
Man, already. Go back to your bachelor party with no strippers.
Dude, we were supposed to be in Vegas right now, man.
Man, we were all 4 of us right now. I was supposed to be at the Bellagio.
Right?
I was gonna swim through the fountain.
Man, I'm telling, and try to get out of here without getting arrested, right?
Yep.
Pick us in for the Panthers.
Bro, I think we're gonna. Dude, if we get Simmons, I'm hopping back on with you fools.
Okay.
So I was just saying what's up. I think that we are gonna get Judy or Simmons.
And the Carolina Panthers just selected Derek Brown.
Hey, Matt Fallon, dude, I'm 6 for 7.
Woo! Matt Fallon, ladies and gentlemen, if you need draft news, Matt Fallon.
Yep. I'll hop back on with you guys after our pick. All right.
All right.
Coming close.
See ya.
All right.
Should have told him don't sit in anybody's lap.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Carolina Panthers are selecting Derek Brown from Auburn. Big, nasty defensive tackle that can move. He can get low. He can drop back in coverage. That's terrifying. It's like that one fat defensive lineman that you have on Madden, and you say, screw it, I'm going to drop him back in the coverage just to give somebody a living hell.
Yeah, that shit sucks.
No, that's that 300+ pound creative player you made and gave him a 99 in coverage.
You know what I'm saying? Make up 7 feet tall and shit.
Oh man, just thinking about that. Whew. You know the worst thing about it, when Madden 2021 comes out, people are going to be doing that with the Panthers. We're just going to drop them back.
Just sit him back right here, right in the middle of all them crossing routes you think you're about to have because you're throwing against cover 2. That's a good pick for them. You know, the Carolina Panthers always have a nasty defensive front, and even without Captain America, Luke Kuechly, it looks like they're going to continue on with that.
He retired, so I mean, I thought that you would have Simmons.
Yeah, they still don't play the same position. They still don't play the same position.
No, I felt that Simmons would go to Carolina just to hold down that linebacker spot. Since you had Luke Kuechly retire. Oh man.
Empty space, still empty space.
Let's see what I got now. Let your friends know if you want the picks ahead of time, jump in this stream right now.
What stream?
This one.
Because I like picks ahead of time.
All right, so we got another one coming your way soon. Yeah, Kev, you know these commercials are killing me right now, man.
Yeah, the battery on my phone's getting drained, man, incredibly right now. I wish they would speed this up.
Yeah. All right. And
in the Bud Light Seltzer virtual huddle, teams have merged and come together. We have our regular gang of Lewis, Booger, and Mel Kiper Jr. from ESPN, and delighted to be collaborating with the good folks from the NFL Network this year, Daniel Jeremiah, and Hall of Famers Michael Irvin and Kurt Warner. There is Matt Rule, the former Baylor.
I think the Cardinals might end up taking
worse
Isaiah Simmons.
And now it's his job to rebuild the Carolina Panthers. One of the first things they did, sign Christian McCaffrey.
What, so he can be Hassan Reddick on the other side? I don't see that happening.
He's in Seattle. Cam Newton, the quarterback, the number one pick in 2011. He's looking for a job. It is a new Carolina Panthers team. And where are they going? Is in 7th overall. Let's find out.
Officially. Roger. Read it up, Roger. Tell us what it is.
With the 7th pick of the 2020 NFL Draft, Carolina Panthers select
Derek Brown. From Auburn.
Well, there you see.
Y'all leave me alone, my Taco Bell.
Called him one of his teammates, Marlon Davidson, referred to him as Channel 5 reporting live because he knew something about everything. He is exactly who you want.
Channel 5 reporting live.
And off the field. He has political aspirations. He actually wants to be a lobbyist. That's why he called Baby Barack. His father, James, served in the Army and the National Guard and is now working with the local police
From
department.
Sugar Hill, Georgia.
I'm a man who starts what he finishes, and that's why he came back.
Starts what he finishes.
Now we recognize Auburn defensive tackle.
You ever heard of that one before, boys? He starts what he finishes.
Moment presented by USAA. For Derek, mediocrity was just not acceptable. His father, James, instilled a strong work ethic in his wife. James served in the U.S. Army from 92 to 96. He was stationed overseas in Italy in the 3rd 325th Parachute Infantry Regime. James also served in the U.S. Army National Guard from 96 to 2000. And Derek's lifelong friend, Adam, running back at Air Force, he says Derek always wanted to be involved and help make other people's lives better. Well, he certainly had an impact on everybody he played with. And
damn. You know, I just realized. Oh, here we go. You know what I just realized? That Joe Burrow has to deal with that Baltimore defense.
That Pittsburgh defense. That Baltimore defense. That Cleveland defense.
If they can get it. You know what? They lost their guy in the middle. They lost Joe Schobert. You know that
Hey, he better watch what he says to Myles Garrett, otherwise he gonna get a helmet to his dome.
You got a point there. All right, so
Cardinals is in. Who's the that was fast. At least somebody. Now we're getting some action going.
All right.
So I bet you they probably do get Simmons. Probably ran to the podium to get him.
I told you, man. I think it may end up being Simmons. I'm just waiting for the text message.
Waiting for the text message.
I do.
I like watching these Derek Brown highlights, man. He smothers them like a bear, dude.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, damn. We deal with him this year.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Gus Malzahn.
Well,
who's he playing ping pong with in his house? You know him and his wife ain't playing no ping pong.
All right.
That's a big old text right there, boy. Good
God.
God.
It is, man. We're about to find out. This waiting game. It would be Arizona to take the freaking notice.
We might have some breaking news here. We believe it looks like Vegas has been cemented for the 2022 draft.
And the selection is in. Arizona Cardinals have selected linebacker Isaiah Simmons.
They did take it.
Alabama when Marcel Darius.
Oh, it's all right.
That's the kind of player he is. Meanwhile, the pick is in for the Arizona Cardinals.
It's a mistake for them.
Let's go.
They needed offensive line help more than they needed another linebacker.
2020 NFL draft. The Arizona
Oh, maybe they're not feeling Hassan Reddick no more.
Well, I mean, they had already been wishy-washy on Hassan Reddick.
Anybody.
To be honest, during the time frame, I felt that Hassan Reddick should have never went to Arizona. To be honest, I felt the Raiders should have drafted him.
Yeah.
But the thing about it with Isaiah Simmons, I feel that Arizona's not just going to use him for linebacker. I think they're going to try to use him as safety. They're going to try to move him around. He's not going to be a definite linebacker.
No, you got to move a guy like him around all over the place in order to properly utilize him, because he's got to go where the mismatches are, and he's got to force the offense to adjust to him. That's when he's playing his best.
Yeah.
And this crazy guy outran Travis Etienne, and that takes some doing. So we are now at pick number.
We got triggered Raider fans right now crying that we didn't get Simmons.
Man, for what? You baby pants for what? Oh, we didn't get Isaiah Simmons. You realize we haven't had a wide receiver taken yet? We are at pick number 9. Jacksonville's not taking a wide receiver. Or are they?
And yeah, I tweeted it out, and I'm getting F-bombs and everything. My God. This is bad. I ain't never seen that many trigger folks in my life. You bastard. You dare you. All right.
It's all this unnecessary hatred.
If they do take a wide receiver, it wouldn't shock me with Jacksonville. But Jacksonville just lost 2 starting corners. So seeing them grab C.J. Henderson, I wouldn't be shocked. And then they pick at 20, so they can end up getting a wide receiver at that spot. I don't think they're going to draft that high. They already got a burner in DJ Chalk. You got D.D. Westbrook. But on your defensive side, which ended up getting beat up when you lost, you got no more AJ Bouye.
Nope. Jalen Ramsey is a Ram.
Yep, he's one.
Pick is in. Who do they get?
Here we go. Jake Fromm. Oh, let me stop.
Jake from State Farm.
Oh my God. You know how many people be like, what the hell?
Okay, now we get to see Dak sleep on the mattress for a commercial. Go ahead, Dak. Show us how you're pumping them irons and pumping that weight so that you can not lead your Cowboys through the division and into the playoffs.
I'm gonna wait for. I guess I'm gonna wait for after the Raiders pick, so that way I can go over here and make me another sandwich, man.
Well, what kind of sandwich you make? You making this shit like it's crack or something?
Well, see, here's the thing, right? I had this nice beef chuck roast ready, right? And what I was gonna do was I was gonna smoke it on a grill, and then obviously I was gonna cut it up and make some sandwiches. Today it rained real bad out here, so
yeah, same
my
here.
barbecue plans got screwed up. I had to put the roast in the oven, but I still went ahead and made that barbecue white sauce or whatever that I was talking about a while back. It's real big in Alabama, but
the Alabama, the white barbecue sauce.
Yeah, the white barbecue sauce.
Yeah, that shit hits it, bruh.
Yeah, I made that white sauce for that beef, and plus I got some pulled chicken too, so it goes really good with the pulled chicken and with the beef too.
And lo and behold, Jacksonville has selected C.J. Henderson.
So that means that the Raiders now are going to have their choice of, or going to get, not their choice, going to get one of the three, Henry Ruggs, Jerry Jeudy, or CD Lamb. The Jets are in. I don't think Ruggs gets past the Jets. The Jets are looking for that burner wide receiver. So it comes down to it's going to come down to Jeudy, or it's going to come down to CD.
So there you have it, you guys. The Jaguars, which they needed, they need
a corner.
They have a depleted secondary right now. Literally, depleted secondary, because they still need some safety help as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't be shocked they end up taking Delpit as well. They're gonna end up taking C.J. Henderson at cornerback. Florida boy, he stays in the area.
Yep.
Absolutely. C.J. Henderson. That guy, he's got good instincts, gets his hands on the football, real pesky, makes a lot of business decisions in his tackling. A lot of his tackles come from behind while chasing down the ball carrier. As long as he gets them down before they hit the end zone, I guess that's all that matters. But Jaguars got a pretty good corner. They got a pretty good one.
I just shut down video real quick.
Just read the comments. Got to read the comments.
I could just drop shit. Hey, Johnny, where you going in this dark room, bro? This ain't the club.
Nah, it ain't.
Did I put the tweet out? There we go. All right. So apparently the Raiders were calling to move up.
Mm-hmm. And have been.
Raiders can't mess this up. Hey, Cam killing me right now. He said Johnny doing Twitter from the shitter. Oh man, Cam, you killing me, bro.
Next time, man. Next time I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom then and drop a load and go ahead and y'all can see the picture, man.
To hit that flush one time.
Yeah, and do that and do the wonderful flush.
The pick is in for Cleveland.
There we go.
I have a weird feeling that we might end up getting a trade right here.
Do you really?
I really do.
We'll see.
Supposedly Hassan Reddick was on the trading block.
Uh-oh. Oh shit! Don't tell me they're going to trade up. Oh damn! Oh, never mind. Browns. Okay. Here we go.
Who's this?
I'm about to have the pick for the Browns.
Moved on from Jalen Ramsey last year. They clearly needed help at the cornerback position. His defensive coordinator in Florida, Todd Grantham, in 30 years of coaching both in college and the NFL, said he's.
And the Browns have selected offensive tackle Tristan
Wirfs.
Wirfs.
Yeah, Wirfs.
Tristan Wirfs.
The actual top-rated offensive tackle in this year's draft.
Hey, big boy can move.
And they need some help to keep some of that heat off of Baker's ass.
Excited to help
Yeah.
the first-round draft pick for my hometown Cleveland Browns. The wait is finally over. Thank you to the NFL for your support of St. Jude. While my journey with cancer has been hard, I cannot say enough about St. Jude. The doctors and staff are amazing, and they have taken such good care.
Okay.
And now back to your.
We're coming down.
Go Browns!
To our pick.
The Raiders are going to have their pick out of two.
Thank you.
The big three is there.
Two of the big three.
We got to pay attention to the Jets right here. Got to pay attention to the Jets.
Taking Henry Ruggs.
And we're all in your corner, Fletcher.
But word was the Falcons were looking to trade with the Browns and trying to get into this spot. I don't know who they're going to probably look to take. I know damn sure it's not a wide receiver. It was probably going to be another corner. But I think when they saw Jaguars taking C.J. Henderson, they just said we're going to just sit back.
Alpha male in the offensive line group for Alabama. And remember, Jonah Williams was
it was Jedrick Willis.
Oh, Jedrick Willis.
Yeah, not worse. Jedrick Willis.
Kept looking at the right tackle, saying, who is this guy at the right tackle? It's Jedrick Wills. And Daniel Jeremiah from the NFL Network. Remember, they got Jack Conklin in free agency. So now Baker Mayfield has potential bookend tackle to protect Baker Mayfield. What do we think about Jedrick Wills?
Well, I think he's going to be the one making the move over to the left side with the Cleveland Browns. He'll keep Jack Conklin at right tackle because Jedrick Wills has the athleticism to be able to match.
It was offensive tackle.
He's going to see on that left side without any help.
That was my miss.
The run on the tackles. Could the Jets go with Wirfs?
Run game. He's outstanding when he works up to the second level.
Look at that. Look where Jedrick came from.
Kentucky, from Lexington, right?
Go Kentucky.
Yeah, so he lived hella close to the Tates Creek area. That's where I live at. He lived hella close.
Jedrick Wills was better equipped than any other tackle in this draft.
Ooh.
Yeah, I thought they were going to go that route early on. I'm thinking about where the Giants went for Andrew Thomas.
Oh, this is awesome, fellas. I'm happy.
So I might end up being right with Wirfs still coming out, but just going to the Jets. So now you remember the talk earlier this week, Trent Williams being traded to the Browns.
Yeah, so much for that, huh?
Yeah.
Here's my thing. Do you think that Trent Williams
really
traded?
You ready for this one?
What?
You ready for this one? The Jets may take Mekhi Becton.
Makes sense.
Oh, they might take Becton instead?
Becton?
Huh.
I mean, they do need somebody to protect
tag Darnold.
Darnold, Mr. Mononucleosis. So if that happens, the big three is still there.
They're going to have their pick of the big three. You get the best wide receiver in the draft. Who's it going to be, fellas? Who's it going to be? We going Judy? We going Lamb? We going Ruggs? I mean, what are we doing here?
I'm going to go CeeDee Lamb.
My money's on Judy.
Ooh, man, I'm getting chills right now. We're going to get her big three.
Give me Jordan Love.
He'll be there at 19.
Give me Jordan Love.
Still crossing fingers and hoping.
Hell, one of those receivers could still be there at 19.
Yeah, the way they're dropping right now, there's truth to that.
Yeah.
I mean, and then here's the thing, right? And then there's a tweet that I posted earlier a little bit ago. Remember about the possibility, what do you guys think about trading with Denver to possibly, get their second round pick or whatever? Look, I get it. People don't want to trade with Denver. You don't want to trade with your division rivals. But in my opinion, it don't hurt the Raiders at all if the Broncos don't take their guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What if, let's say if the Broncos really wanted Ruggs, and let's say Robinson, you was right, and the Raiders wanted Judy, okay? Let's say that for all extensive purposes. Then guess what? We could trade back a few spots and still most likely get the receiver that we wanted anyways.
No, at this stage, or at least one of the three.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or one.
And you'll get a second round pick too.
That's if they agree to it. Let's see. But we are looking at 1 minute and 40 seconds left on the clock for the Jets.
Uh-oh.
All right, Jets need to hurry up, man. Either which way it goes, man, no matter who the Raiders pick, I don't see myself getting upset.
And the thing about it is falling
Yeah.
Pick is in.
Yeah, let's just say I didn't get my quarterback or whatever, right? It wouldn't faze me at all. Anyways, there's still other quarterbacks to be had later if the Raiders didn't want to roll the dice on Jordan Love
early.
So
I think Atlanta's trying to get in. I think Atlanta wants to trade with the Raiders.
The Atlanta Falcons better be ready to give up
the cheap
significant real estate for this.
Yeah.
You gotta give up everything if they try to trade with us.
I want it all.
NFL.com/relief to donate now. We continue to work our way through the first
All
round.
right.
We take a look at Mel's best available, brought to you by Lowe's. Mel.
See, Jerry Judy, no one senior has come off the board yet. There's
Yeah, who would, it would have to be either safety or they're looking to grab Kinlaw. They're worried that the Raiders are going to try to grab Kinlaw.
I don't even think the Raiders was going to get Kinlaw.
Yeah. All right, the big three is ours.
All right, Raiders, come on, don't screw this up.
New York Jets select Mekhi Becton.
Told you. Called it.
Yep.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
All right, come on.
Shut up. Don't say that. Don't say we're going to take a kicker. Oh, God, I have a heart attack right there.
With the 12th pick in the draft, we can select
Blankenship. Raider Nation. The big three.
The big one of them. Our pick of the big three. That is something, fellas. I got to tell you, when I did all my mock drafts, I didn't think this was going to be possible.
In the 2020 NFL draft,
man, this is what I was looking at. You got to understand, like, this draft, there's no great, amazing BPA. Everybody was going to be into the round going.
Daddy big. Look at his daddy. His daddy big.
Damn. But what I'm saying here is everybody was going to be looking to go draft need in the top 10.
And if you like
every position there is draft need.
The Mekhi Becton tape is for you. Why is he so big? Well, his mother is a caterer who specializes in soul food. And as you can see, Mekhi specialized in what his mom specialized in. In fact, he has a little bit of everything. He has incredible feet. He was an amazing high school basketball player. And then we talked about the combine as you see him moving in the pivot. But back to the combine.
No, I'm happy for him though, man. Once again, this a testament to the University of Louisville, being able to put out some quality players in this draft as of late.
Lewis,
they're definitely cranking out the talent.
They worked on him, and then he's been working on people ever since.
Now, real quick, I'm going to say this, right? Since our pick is up, real quick, ladies and gentlemen, don't expect me to get pissed off and flip over this next pick. If I had to pick a wide receiver out of all the three, I'd narrow it down between CD and Judy, but I would lean a little more heavy towards CD. But either which way it goes, I would be happy with CD and Judy, given the circumstances. You guys already know how I feel and who I want, what positions I covet with our first two picks. I'm expecting corner and quarterback to get addressed. And I gave my reasons yesterday when I was talking to Jones on his pod the day before.
What?
So,
I think they got the best tackle in the draft.
so with that being said,
Hold on.
Watch how hard he's been working through this process.
I'll be happy with either Judy or CD. But like I said, I would covet CD a little bit more.
So remember I said that Falcons could trade up.
Okay.
They could trade up. But they gotta give us the house. But there still will be a chance for us to
Pick
take
is in.
the big
Pick is in.
take-
Shut up. Pick is in. Nobody cares.
For Louisville, this-
What is we drafting? This is the moment that I've been waiting for. I don't know about the rest of you two gentlemen. I'm pretty sure.
I'm just letting you guys know.
Yeah.
To you,
Yeah, I'm anxious, man.
Coach at Louisville. He said when we got him, he was about 390 pounds, and he couldn't make
Damn. 390 pounds.
390
But
pounds.
over the next 7 months, he worked his bleep off, and now
That motherfucker gonna eat you.
he's an amazing.
I think he could eat Trent Brown.
Ruggs! It's Ruggs!
Yeah,
I get it.
Ruggs.
Thank you, Jesus, we say.
Ruggs.
He's on the roster.
2 picks in the first round by the Raiders. Again, we were supposed to be there celebrating the potential of the Raiders.
Woo! Speed kills. Can't coach it, can't teach it. You either got it or you don't.
I called it. Called it long ago. Final mock draft.
Deuce! Look at big old Deuce and little Cindy.
Hey man, them Deuce.
A lot of years analyzing this draft, taking it up here. So let's go back to Daniel Jeremiah. Jeremiah, what are you thinking about what the Raiders may do with the first of their 2 picks here?
Well, I thought it would be their corner receiver here. And I think with C.J. Henderson already being selected, I would think that points
Just
towards
want
a
to
wide
go ahead and
receiver.
turn this
They need
volume
to
up and
find a
hear this
key
beautiful
receiver to
thing.
replace Antonio Brown. They were so excited about that pick, and obviously bringing him into the building did not work. I think they find his replacement right here. I'm going to go with CeeDee Lamb would be my guess here for the Raiders.
You're wrong.
Jeremiah is in on CD.
Who said that shit? Shut up. They asked you.
In fact, I can confirm that. Let's find out.
Let's do
Jeremiah
it.
know what he's talking about.
Now the moment we've all been waiting for.
First ever that are part of this draft, including the first ever official draft selection. Pick of the 2020 NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select Henry Ruggs.
Henry Ruggs.
Henry
Ruggs.
Congratulations, Henry.
Woo!
Well, there you see Henry Ruggs. Daniel,
Say, we got
Can you dig it? We have the speed.
the speed.
Just
Woo!
he had 98 catches.
Woo! All
Hey,
right.
now, Raider Nation. Now listen.
Woo!
We could be bold and go 2 wide receivers. We could go 2 wide receivers.
It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Man, oh man.
No, it's cool, man. It's cool.
With their pick out of the big 3, the Raiders went with the speed option. And
Yeah.
it goes with what I've been saying all along about their receiving core. They need a guy who can stretch the field, who can open up all the underneath routes and all the clear out routes to get some space going, so that defenses aren't just sitting on those 5 to 10 yard routes that the West Coast offense loves to predicate itself off of. And Derek Carr wants to throw deep. Now he has to throw deep. There's no excuse when you got a guy who runs a 4.27. Say if you didn't think your other guys are fast enough and that's why you're floating your deep pass, then fine, so be it. But with Ruggs, we legit got a guy who can just run.
I mean, and that's all fine and dandy. At the end of the day, it's all about the quarterback getting him the ball. And the question is, Are you gonna see more deep shots? You know, are you gonna see more out of Carr in the vertical game? I don't even know, man. We'll see. You know.
But you know what? Here's the other
We'll
thing.
see.
Here's the other thing with getting Ruggs. Mariota didn't have a speedster in Tennessee. You get a guy like Ruggs right there that you know that can catch the ball and not drop it with stone hands. Hey, you can get a lot done.
Nah, but I mean, at the end of the day, man, I'm happy they got a good enough wide receiver in this draft so far, or whatever the case may be. No, I'm happy with it. But like I said, I already done told y'all, my preferences and all that other stuff.
Well, I mean, like you said, in terms of the way they got everything set up, it's like this. They're rolling with Carr, they're rolling with Mariota. They got Peterman signed up, and then they're most likely probably going to look at drafting a quarterback in the third round. I believe that they're going to make a trade.
If they make a trade right here for 19, they're going to make that quarterback sign in the second round.
No, but I'm glad, at the end of the day, I'm glad we do have a solid enough receiver or whatever. Like I said, man, at the end of the day, man, I'm tired of all the excuses, all the lame duck excuses that fans were coming up with to try to protect Derek Carr at all costs. I don't get it. There's no more excuses after this year. And if I see at any point of the season Ruggs being neglected to get hit deep vertically,
yeah,
you guys are going to see a lot of me, and you guys are going to hate my guts.
Yes.
I promise you that.
Yes.
I promise y'all that. Y'all going to hate my guts.
No, I'm going to let you burn it all. Burn it all. Burn it all.
We ain't going to burn it all. But you know what, fellas? The Raiders may not be done. And I'm not talking about 19. They may decide to trade up.
What are they gonna do? Give up their third round picks to try to do it?
We'll see.
They're gonna have to give up a future one in order to move up.
We'll see. But
not really.
Could they?
Only other team I could think of that we can move up with is Miami. They got 3 picks, maybe Minnesota.
So who does Kyle Shanahan pick here? I would say Judy is more his speed. CD Lamb. Do they have a CD? They may go with Lamb. I think they may do Lamb actually.
Well, I bet you Denver fans got to be pissed off about Ruggs not coming over to the team.
Oh, everybody's pissed off about not having 427 on the roster. No, but in Denver's case, now they got to cover it. Now the Chargers got to cover it.
The Chiefs got to cover it.
No, but I'm happy. Yeah, look, man, I'm happy seeing Ruggs react the way he's reacting. I'm glad that young man's happy as hell, man. I'm glad he's thrilled. I want to see that. I like seeing that emotion, man. That's dope.
That is. We've had
that's dope.
Hold on, just a second. Let me sneak in here.
Bucks just moved up.
Yeah. Go ahead, Phil.
The Bucks have just moved up.
My guess is so they're picking up Judy.
Look, everything else.
They don't need Judy. You have Godwin. You have.
Why would they pick? So why would they move up? They were at 14.
And you have Mike
Evans. Them both. They didn't give it away.
They're going to try to get that last lineman.
Oh wow! No, they're currently I want to know what they traded because currently they're sitting at 13 and 14.
Wow.
Yeah, they literally traded up one pick. I don't know for who. So this is going to be interesting. Maybe
hold on. Why is it still showing? It's showing on TV. Tampa's got the 13th and 14th.
because they were supposed. Oh, there we go. They just fixed it.
Okay, I was about to say, I was like, damn, did San Francisco really gave up their first round pick?
They got 2. Pick is in. So who's it? Yeah, I think it's worse. I think they tipped it.
Man, I don't even know if I'm going to make it to the 19th pick, y'all, man. I'm down to 9% battery right now, bro.
Man, you got a charger?
Man.
I got one.
Ooh, this stinks, bro. This stinks.
And the Buccaneers are taking, you guessed it, Wirfs.
Tristan Wirfs. Need to keep Tom Brady upright because God knows you cannot hurt Tom Brady. He can be breathed on in his old age.
Let me see.
I think they jumped up for Wirfs just to play it safe, man.
Yeah.
I think Tampa Bay wanted that.
That needed to be done because let's see. Oh shit! Yeah, here you go, bro. There we go. Matt is here. Matt Fallon.
Well, can you hear me at least?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We just can't see you. Henry Ruggs!
Hey, you know what though? Like, I wasn't that high on Henry Ruggs, but everybody that's at this draft with me is high on Henry Ruggs. So it's the first time I've had people say "nice pick" at a Raider pick. So
no, I'm cool with it, man.
Hey, look!
I mean, I'm cool with it.
That made the face when we took Cleveland Farrell at the draft last year.
Yep.
You know damn well he ain't making that face right now.
no, Javon Kinlaw at 19, right?
I don't know, man.
So, dude, the next picks are going to go because Wirfs just went, right? So
yeah,
Niners and Broncos are going to go Lamb and Judy. And then you got Atlanta's going to go edge or corner. Dallas should go safety. Miami's going Cesar Ruiz out of Michigan. Then you got Kinlaw on your lap. You got to go Kinlaw. Dude.
You know what?
I'm going to get bold with it and say CeeDee Lamb's going to fall in our lap at 19.
Do you take both? Like, I said that to my dad on the phone. I said, if Judy or Lamb falls, you taking 2 wide receivers?
I'd say
the hell with it.
Receivers.
Yeah.
And that was my
I'd say the hell with it. Go ahead and draft CeeDee, man.
You've been saying that for a while. I'm not even mad if they take Denzel Mims at 19.
Shit, that'd be killer.
They play different positions.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not even mad if they take Cesar Ruiz at 19.
Hey, man, hold on, dude. Hold on.
All right, here we go.
You've been sipping on.
Let's see what San Francisco's doing.
Hold on. What's wrong, bro?
Let me try to get my charger, man.
Man, get that charger, dude. We need you.
My phone.
Hey, let me know who San Francisco's taking. Matt Fallon ain't got no TV right now.
All right, Matt. I got y'all. Shit.
Hey, shout out Gummy Worms Pale Ale.
Nothing wrong.
What is that?
It's good, bro. It's a good one. It's from New Glory, from New Glory Brewery.
Liquor store that's over my way. They bringing a lot of pale ales. They're bringing a lot of. I might have to pick up.
Where you stay at, Phil?
I'm out in Maryland.
Oh yeah, you're all the way out there, huh?
Yeah, because you know I got the Guinness brewery over my way.
Guinness, huh?
Who'd SF take?
Huh?
Who'd San Francisco take?
Here we go. I should
right. Thought it was still up here.
It might be
Luis. No, it's not worse. It's who is this?
Okay.
Let's see. They have pick hasn't been announced yet.
It's got to be Judy, right?
If they say Judy, it would make sense. Another
trying to locate the damn charger.
Bro, I thought Kinlaw made sense for them.
I think Kinlaw makes sense for the Falcons.
Falcons
Yeah.
should take Chase on.
They're gonna take Kinlaw. Now you know.
Hey, are you recording tomorrow, Phil?
Yeah.
You recording a podcast tomorrow?
Yeah, we're gonna be live. We're gonna do another stream again.
Nice. Tomorrow, I like day 2 better, dude.
Oh, we definitely got to jump. We got to jump in like second round for day 2. You can't with the Raiders. Mark Davis is not going to allow them to just say, "Oh, you just going to stay quiet on day 2." And
no,
you know, John,
I wouldn't be surprised if there's a Yannick trade tomorrow.
That could be a possibility.
Pick 80 and 81 for Yannick. Sign me up. Get the bag. Who the Niners taking, dude, over there? Those rainbow flag motherfuckers. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we're waiting.
Trade Carr for Yannick.
Dude, Derek Carr has no trade value. That's what people don't understand. How do you think he's a franchise quarterback and he has no trade value? Like, if he was a franchise quarterback, teams would be lining up to take him.
Yeah.
No, but he's not. You know what Derek Carr is? He's got a brothers. They're all like from Waco, bro.
Oh man.
All right, bro. I better join my boys. I'm gonna cop on after pick 19.
All right, cool.
All right.
I'm taking a shot for the Phils and the Johnny fam.
There you go.
Right.
Yeah, get it in. Get it in, man.
Appreciate you.
Oh man, somebody said, "Yo, wow." Wait.
Ooh, that's how it's got to be.
Okay, I gotta cop that Las Vegas hat 2020.
Yeah.
Branch Davidian. Oh Lord,
that's funny.
So Vic Tafer is reporting that the Raiders were supposed to trade back to 14,
but I see. Here's the thing. I think John probably got nervous about doing that, and if you move back, you're putting yourself at like, damn. I moved back to 14. Someone jumps up in that spot. They say, no, we're just gonna screw them over right here. But
it is what it is, man. I mean, look, at the end of the day, he got the receiver he wanted.
Yep.
Now there's no more excuses. I most certainly hope from the people out there that swear up and down that Derek Carr was never at fault. Like I said, and I'll say it again, you guys were quick to blame the defense, but when it came to this draft, you guys wanted the best receiver available. I mean, you guys were crying about the defense and their faults last season, and you swore up and down the defense costed us so many games. But yeah, you're not wanting defense with the first pick, man. That's mind blowing. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna leave it at right there. That's my main point. You're pouting about the defense. You're complaining. You're whining about it. Why ain't you barking for it?
All right. Okay, so with that trade, all right, Niners, the trade was what, Ian Rappaport saying the 13th and 245 for the 14th and for 117. So a fourth round to the Niners for that little trade move up. And that's what I'm saying. Like just a little trade move up, just like that. The Raiders could literally say, okay, we move back from 19 to maybe 28. We can get the 28th pick and shit. We could probably also get that second round pick.
One of them, because they got two.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my God.
What's that?
I hate y'all so much. Al Davis seeing the Raiders pick Henry Ruggs. I retweeted for you guys.
Cruden is having internet issues.
Yeah, Undertaker. Undertaker popped open that casket door and hopped out.
No, you
hopped out when the Ruggs pick came through.
Hey, y'all know the video. Crump ain't dead, right? They got my man Al Davis popping up like this.
Hey, they need to put that video back up on Twitter with old buddy that was that came out of that casket on that tow truck.
Oh,
it started dancing.
Is that a draft board? Oh my God.
All right, what's up, man?
Hold up.
What you got?
Bruh, they got John Gruden draft board on display.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw the whiteboard, but I was trying to get a good look at all the names or whatever that might have been on it.
The 49ers picked up Kinlaw.
Whoa! Oh, okay.
Wow.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's a good move.
Yeah, they traded away Buckner. Okay, you might as well replace him. All right.
They're gonna trade away D Ford too.
Yeah.
I think they end up still keeping D Ford, man.
Money's hella tight.
Damn, you got Grandpa in the back for John Deuce. His two sons, one MMA fighter, one DJ.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's a lot of names. That's his dummy board. That's his dummy board right there.
Yeah, you know he got that behind the camera.
Did you make out any of the names on the board though?
That's the dummy board.
I was looking at the board. I was looking at that board myself, whether it's dummy board or not. And I was trying to see if I could see any names that were legible, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm happy for Kinlaw though.
And I'm glad he didn't go to one of the division rivals. He can go and play in the NFC West.
Yeah,
and he can chase down Kyler Murray and Russell Wilson.
Yeah, true.
And just fall on Jared Goff. All right. Gotta get that off my chest.
I had a chance to do something special.
Oh my God, I can't believe they did that. But you know the thing about Henry Ruggs, you know he loves playing. He can play a gunner too.
Mm-hmm.
Why the hell you want to play on that gunner, man?
Hey, speed. I'm just saying what he did in college.
Do they need? Yeah, I guess they do need a CD Lamb to replace Emmanuel Lewis or Emmanuel Sanders. Excuse me.
Who?
The Broncos.
No, you see. Here's the thing: you have Cortland Sutton.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they were a tandem. Oh, the Broncos pick is in. Who are they drafting?
Oh Lord, here we go.
Where's Nikki? What's her name?
He's just a big, powerful young man that can get to the quarterback. Look at that. I
Oh wow!
They left one of the big three alone, didn't they?
Nah, Dax Prescott's brother just passed away.
Oh wow!
Yeah, Dax Prescott, his brother.
Oh wow, that sucks.
Damn, I'm sorry to hear that. And the Broncos select Jerry Jeudy.
Jerry Jeudy, huh?
What I love, he's got a lot of shock in his hands. You see when he gets his hands on these offensive linemen, it's like he's electrocuting them.
All right, so obviously, these teams in our division is banking on some offensive talent. So hopefully, CeeDee Lamb's available at 19. Now, you know what? I'm just going to say to hell with it and go ahead and draft him at 19, because obviously we're going to have to fight fire with fire against these other teams in our division, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to have to score some points, right? Get CeeDee Lamb then. Hell with it.
Will the Dolphins draft CeeDee Lamb? I think.
Oh, damn. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's going to be where it gets interesting. I think Lamb will get past the Falcons and Dallas.
Let's go on and look at the board. Let's go on and look at the big board real quick.
If this is the time for the Raiders to move up, I think this would be the time to do it now.
Yeah.
Move up or make a trade.
Try to trade up. With Atlanta. Trade up with Atlanta. No, allegedly Atlanta was trying to trade up, right? Well, they didn't make no move.
No, they didn't.
So honestly, dude, I would move up a few spots, and to move up a few spots, it shouldn't take a whole lot of real estate to move up a few spots.
Well, we'll see. I don't think it should either, but I also don't think that the Cowboys should be taking a wide receiver either.
Yeah, I know, because of Amari Cooper and whatever else, but still.
Gallup.
Yeah, they need a leapfrog, dude.
Gallup is leapfrog Amari. I like him as the number one in Dallas.
Man,
Raiders need a leapfrog. They need a leapfrog on up, so that way Miami doesn't take CD off the board.
On the big board, your next best offensive lineman that Miami could take would be Ruiz and Josh Jones from Houston.
With the 15th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft.
That's a long way down. Or they end up taking CeeDee Lamb.
Congratulations, Jerry. Come on, Bronco fans.
Or now here's the other thing.
From Deerfield Beach, Florida.
Now, I feel like the Cowboys are going to end up taking an edge rusher
18. See the training that he's
or a
done.
quarterback.
Here's a necklace to honor his late sister who was born with.
Give me CeeDee Lamb, man.
This guy
If they manage to get CeeDee Lamb, basically the scenario I went with my draft, grabbing 2 wide receivers, man.
You didn't have him drafting CeeDee Lamb and Henry Ruggs. Shut up.
I had Ruggs and Jefferson.
Yeah,
but
that's what I'm telling you, bro. Look, man, nothing against Jefferson. Nothing against Jefferson at all, but Jefferson's not CeeDee, man.
Not CeeDee Lamb.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
He's not CeeDee.
Not CeeDee Lamb.
It's phenomenal. Reminds me of Antonio Brown at the start of the line of scrimmage. You can't get a clean jam on him. And he works out the house of athletes.
Look at this.
Antonio, and you can see
Judy's about to torch our secondary.
Oh, damn.
Talented wideout. Surprised that he's the second wideout off the board, but some great pick by the Denver Broncos.
They're coming. They're slandering Derek Carr right now. Pro Football Focus.
I mean, Hey, it's legitimate.
Derek, here, I got this, Johnny. You got to listen to this. You're gonna get a laugh on this one.
Yeah.
Derek Carr, 2019 target heat map per Pro Football Focus, below NFL average. Last 5 years is 6.9, 7.1, 8.4, 8.2, 8.3. Guess Henry Ruggs III is going over the middle. And I'm looking at Derek Carr's 2019 all targets. Ooh, you know what? I think I can. Let me see if I can.
37 deep targets over 20 yards, 13 completions, none over 45 yards, and the 45-yarder came in between the numbers down the center of the field. I could tell you that chart. I know it by heart.
Let me show that with everybody.
And that's the thing about it, too. Like I said, it doesn't matter which coaching staff was around. All of this was happening before Gruden even arrived, and it's still happening. Ladies and gentlemen, the common denominator in all of this is DC4.
Yeah.
Y'all need to wake up, man, because if we have a bad year, bro, if we have a bad year because DC doesn't do what he's supposed to do, having Henry Ruggs, man, I'm going to come with some verbal annihilation like never before. I'm talking fatality. I'm talking brutality. I'm not messing around, man. I'm sick and tired of watching this team get set back, man. And nobody's opening their eyes and actually looking at the main source of the problem.
No, that's real.
Tired of it, man. I want the same damn thing you guys want. I want this team to win.
That's real. Here's that. Here we go.
This phone's charging up hella slow too, man.
It's all right.
Good. I'm only at 8% battery health right now, and I had this charger in there probably for about 15 minutes. That's sad.
Raiders are trying to trade up right now.
Come on, trade up and grab CD, man.
Let's do it.
I'm telling you, bro.
Let's do, man. Don't let him do it, Johnny. Don't let him do it.
Johnny gonna be screaming.
Come on, man. Hey, I'm willing to forgive. I'm willing to forgive the fact that they didn't go quarterback and corner. I'm willing to forgive it. Give me CD Lamb.
Hey, hold on, real quick. Let me just go on and show you guys this chart.
Show him the chart. Show him the chart, Phil.
You already know what's going to happen on the Twitter feed, right? But. You know it's coming.
Y'all see this chart right here? Now, right here, look. Okay, so look, right here. This is the high average.
Is the blue is the high average?
The blue is the high average right here for where Derek Carr has all of his targets.
With the U.S. Census Bureau to support
his low averages are all in the red.
Yep.
Resources for things like roads.
But it's a West Coast offense. But it's always going to be short. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys do realize that Gruden already has something deep built in every play, right?
Yep.
To bust somebody wide open deep. You guys do realize this, right?
Yep.
Does anybody realize that Gruden's been one to actually go deep? But I keep on hearing people on Twitter saying, "Oh no, it's a short, quick hit. No, it's classic West Coast." No, it's not. He's trying to stretch the damn field, man.
Yeah,
come on now.
Every play. He's
trying to stretch it.
I think AJ Terrell's going to Atlanta.
Yeah, he's going to Atlanta.
Yep.
Who?
AJ Terrell.
We're going 2 wide receivers.
They replaced Desmond Trufant with AJ Terrell from Clemson. That's a good
okay.
That's
hey, where's Mo at? Yeah. Hey, Mo, you owe me. You eat the damn cheesecake. You avocado eating Mo. Where you at?
uh-huh.
Hey, Mo. Hey, Mo, I'm not slandering you. because you one of the best, bro. You my boy. Love you, but you said CD Lamb.
No. It's not too late for CD Lamb, though. It's not.
He said AJ Terrell.
Oh, he said AJ Terrell too?
Yeah, where your ass at? I'm about to drag you.
Hey, here's my opinion real quick, right? If the Raiders really want a physical corner or whatever, right? A guy that's going to be sticky and in your face, then Gladney should be the pick. And that's all I'm going to say. Gladney from TCU should be the pick. But like I said, all of our other teams in the division is trying to get stronger offensively. And, you know, you could go out on a limb and say every team so far, we don't know what Kansas City's going to do, but we already know they're strong offensively. Everybody else is much improved now, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, man, this is about to get funny because you know what? You know why this is about to get funny? All you fools that listening to these false so-called analysts saying that they're definitely taking AJ Terrell. They're going to be taking no. See, the problem is, everybody, you need to factor in the other teams around you. It's not just you. You need to factor in all 31 teams. If you don't do that, this is what ends up happening.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, AJ Terrell being taken at 19 for us, he's either gone or I feel that's too high.
Well, you'd be wrong.
Well, he's gone. So I guess I was wrong and right.
It would technically be wrong on both counts. It wasn't too high and he was gone. But I mean, if you want to call it a win for yourself, you go right ahead. I'm
taking a win. Yeah.
Story.
Oh man,
write that in there on these people like that. Like, see who's paying attention. You ain't shit.
For the first time. So what do you guys think Dallas is going to do here? Do you think they'll try to take a corner to replace Byron Jones?
I think they would.
They would.
Or they take an edge rusher.
They need some line help.
You know what? Oh, the center just retired.
Yeah, Travis
Ruiz could be that guy.
Yeah, this Miami pick getting me nervous at 18, bro.
They're taking Lamb. If he's there, they're going to take him because they need somebody. They need to get a wide receiver for Tua, or they could try to pick up another tackle.
I would prefer them to get help for Tua.
That's what I believe that they're doing.
I'm not talking about wide receiver help. I'm talking about offensive line.
Yeah, they could use a big back too.
Well, Caleb Balaj is a big back.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, Balaj got some size.
Imagine we still take linebacker. Oh man.
That's right. They got a new head coach. So Mike McCarthy. Let's stop and let's look at that. What does Mike McCarthy thrive on?
He thrives on wearing tight ass suits.
Well, that dude is like, what is the largest dude that never looked big and I've ever seen in my life.
Hey, bro, have you seen him wearing a tight suit? I'm like, he can't breathe.
Yeah, that's why his face is red. What do they do? They got wide receiver. They still need a slot receiver. They don't have a.
And I'm hoping they get CeeDee Lamb, bro.
Johnny's gonna scream. He's gonna be like, "Yes, yes, CD."
I mean, if they get a,
I do.
It'll just be a beautiful thing. It'll be a beautiful thing.
Someone who can play a little bit of safety.
Right.
Who could they pick up? They could also go Xavier McKinney.
You know, that could be a possibility, yeah. Because you gotta remember Byron Jones, he wasn't just their corner, he was also their safety too.
Yeah, they don't have Heath, they don't have Jones. They got a couple spaces back there.
Linebacker, something comes to mind for me, and I'm looking at Xavier McKinney from Alabama. I think he would fit nicely in the middle of the field, give them some versatility as far as their defensive packages are concerned. He's a guy who plays with tremendous energy, tremendous tackler, good cover skills, very instinctive.
Most critics talking up McKinney.
With the Dallas Cowboys star on his helmet. All right, well, he's sitting there for him. Go ahead, John. I'm sorry.
If they took CeeDee Lamb, they'd be taking him right out of the lap of the team.
Look at that big old shit he ran.
All right, come on, Raiders, man. Y'all got to do something, bro. Keep CeeDee Lamb away from Philly.
Or Raiders will end up trading. You got to remember, we still got to get in the second round.
Yeah.
Honestly, man, I look at it like this. If the Raiders was really going to get in the second round, I felt like it would have already been done. It would have already been accomplished.
I mean, you trade your 19th pick right here.
Anything your wild child does, Pampers Cruisers 360 Fit can too. With a stretchy waistband and adaptive 360.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna.
They were born to.
I don't think we're gonna trade a 19th pick, man.
We'll see.
All right, so let's see.
Like, I don't know what you looking with Jerry's house versus old McCarthy's house. Jerry got it plush.
Holy shit!
They took it.
Cowboys take CeeDee Lamb.
Wow.
Smiles on the faces right
wow.
now. McCarthy, the head coach, and Jerry Jones, the owner, president, and
Darian.
For
wow. Now I'm gonna be real. I think the front office of the Cowboys and their coaching staff is like, what the hell? Because you got to remember, it wasn't McCarthy that made the pick. It was Jerry Jones. Wow.
Damn, man, I was hoping that would have dropped, man. That would have been nice. That would have been so damn nice if you dropped in our lap at 19, bro.
We'll see. It's still wide open. There's a lot of receivers left in this draft. I mean,
I know, man. It's just
but
here's the principle of CeeDee still being available in this part of the first round. You know what I'm saying? All the experts were pegging him to go to Arizona anyways, or even fall to the Jets or whatever the case may be.
Player at Oklahoma, that was a big play almost all the time.
You know, this pick. So that means you're going to let go. What, Michael Gallup?
No, they're going to put him in a slot.
Nah.
They're going to alternate. He had 7 touchdowns from the slot, 7 touchdowns from out wide, so they can switch him and Cooper around and leave Gallup out wide on the line of scrimmage as a wide receiver.
I don't know, man. This pick right here, it's like Jerry Jones just went Al Davis right here.
So he can play in the slot. When he has to, he can go outside and make plays also.
But I'm going to say this. Raiders need to trade right now to get in second. I'll be right back, you guys.
Miami got 5 minutes and 23 seconds left on the clock.
I don't think, like I said, man,
third receiver.
I would like the Raiders to get a second-round pick, but I don't think they're going to be able to trade 19. I think it would have been done already. That's just me.
Well, they can still trade it, but it's
The CeeDee Lamb forced the most missed tackles as a pass catcher among wide receivers last year. Lincoln Riley is happy another Sooner is off the board. He ranks first at OU with 24 career receptions of at least 40 yards and 6 career games of at least 160 receiving yards. Jerry getting congratulations all around. Michael is happy too. Stay with us. Here's the thing about managing clouds for your business. When you've got public clouds and private clouds and hybrid clouds, oops, well, but now there's the Dell Technology business.
All right, cool.
Powered by VMware.
Man, oh man.
Consistent operating experience across all platforms. That should be a big time.
Let's raise
Man,
a
this
cup
is great.
to the first among us themselves.
It's all right. It's all right. I'm enjoying this. This is fun. This has been relaxing, exciting, and all of that.
Shelves full and keeping us hopeful. To those who don't stop, and those who stop, to the ones who stood up and never let us down. From all of us at Note, all the heroes,
I think the Raiders draft Hurts in the third round, to be honest with you.
Honestly, man, I don't think Hurts is going in round 3, dude.
Really?
I don't. I think he's going somewhere in round 2. That's another reason why I wanted the Raiders to secure a second-round pick. I wanted them to be able to secure a second-round pick in case they did want to go quarterback. Let's just say miraculously Jordan Love dropped and he never got picked in the first round. He's there at round 2 for the taking. Same thing with Jalen, too. If Jordan Love's not available by the time the Raiders pick.
So Jerry Jones basically fucked the Raiders. Apparently, the Raiders were going to take CeeDee Lamb at 19.
They would have made me happy.
That would have been a very good pick.
They would have made me happy as hell. You know, whatever.
But my whole thing here is this, you know.
I want the Cowboys to go ahead and keep on being towards the bottom with their run defense anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what got their asses kicked in the playoffs the last couple years. Anyways, that run defense of theirs is atrocious. I mean, remember what's his face? C.J. Anderson came right off the streets and ran the Cowboys defense off the field.
Mm-mm.
C.J. Anderson. And they said, he had been at least 260 at that time?
Yeah, he was huge. Fresh off
Yeah. Yeah, he tore them up. So, hey, it's cool. Shout out to Jerry Jones. Keep on having your team be a regular season warrior. It's cool.
Not even a regular season, up to Thanksgiving season. Because we all know Thanksgiving is the last win of the season.
Highlighted by Dennis Rodman.
Man.
You don't really need to sell it any more than that. You're going to see all the.
Damn, dude, that would have been so nice to have CeeDee Lamb and Ruggs. Man, that would have been nice.
I actually hope they get Chase Claypool, to be honest with you. I want to see him get a big guy with speed that can just be a matchup nightmare and beast up on some of these little corners and outrun some of these safeties.
Around the world.
Man. I'm a little irritated with Dallas right now.
Nah. The hell with them.
So that's just
not worried about them.
It's going to come back and backfire.
Shit happens. Shit happens.
I know. No, it happens. All right.
And our great friends.
So does Miami pick up McKinney right here?
Well, they got to replace Minka, right?
They got to replace Minka. They could also go Justin Jefferson, or they could go edge rusher. Let's see.
They took Tua Tagovailoa with the 5th overall pick. This is the pick they got when they traded away Baker Fitzpatrick to the Pittsburgh Steelers. The pick they got back there. And look, the Steelers are very happy.
Jackson. They got him a tackle.
On defense.
Oh, they went tackle?
Yeah, they went tackle.
Damn, dude, man, Dallas, bro.
Oh wow.
Let's be real. If Dallas didn't take him, the Dolphins were going to take him. So now we get to see what's really going on. Are they really going to trade back? Now would be the time to do it.
The pick is in. Let's see if they do go up front.
I'm not sure if the Raiders have anybody willing to come up for it.
The only thing I can really say is Raiders might want to just go in and trade now.
I just felt like if there was a trade down scenario, it would have already happened.
Austin Jackson, tackle, USC. You know what just happened? Roger Goodell took the pick. He said we got good news for Tua. You knew it had to be an offensive lineman. And there is Austin Jackson, first team all Pac-12 out of USC as a junior last year. Ran the 40 at 5.07 at the combine at 6'5", 322 pounds. His grandfather, Melvin, was an offensive lineman at USC's national championship team in '74 and played 64 games for the Green Bay Packers. But as his family, Jackson donated bone marrow to his sister last summer. Autumn Jackson has a.
So if I had to take a guess, I would say between Jackson and Philly,
from producing red
one of them will probably get Justin Jefferson, maybe.
Was the best match.
What do you think? What do you think about them drafting the linebacker Kenneth Murray?
Who, us?
Yeah.
Dude, we already addressed the linebacker position. We could address it later in this draft.
Yeah, but you could.
Why would you want to address it now?
Because you get possibly the best linebacker available.
That was their whole method. The whole method to their madness was go ahead and get your linebacker core sewed up now, and then try to build up on it later or whatever. The impression was going to be sometime in the middle of the draft instead of taking one early. But I honestly don't. With everything going down in free agency with the linebacker position, I sure as hell want a linebacker in round one now.
I'll tell you what, they're getting a true left
So it looks like Raiders kept the pick.
Yep. Like I said, they had nobody. They had nobody. I felt like this. If there was a trade, man, it would have had. We would have already known about it right now. Everything would have been in order.
They picked it. It's probably going to be Xavier McKinney.
Come on, don't make me throw up, bro. Come on. Oh God, it better not be O-line.
Yeah.
So
go ahead, spill it.
Oh, we haven't. I'm waiting for it.
Yeah.
Same as you. So will Gunther get his guy? Will he get Kaylavon Chason, or however you say it?
Tua Tagovailoa under center, Austin Jackson protecting that man under center, the offensive tackle out of USC. We continue to work our way through the draft.
Well, Las Vegas 2020 had it sick.
All
right, Raiders, don't mess this pick up. What y'all got?
Something that is very important to Austin Jackson's family. Austin Jackson, there. Went through that procedure. Now, Brian Flores thumbs up all the way around. As we agree, two really good picks for the Miami Dolphins.
Raiders take cornerback from Ohio State, Damon Arnett.
What? They took Damon Arnett?
Yeah.
What? Why not Gladney? Oh, Jesus Christ, bro.
They had three.
Well, they got their wide receiver and corner in the first round.
Yeah, but come on, man. I didn't even have Arnett over Gladney. Come on now.
What will they do with their second pick here in the first round?
Jesus Christ.
Is in. Let's go to the commissioner and find out what the Las Vegas Raiders. We thought it would be fitting here in pick 19 as the Las Vegas Raiders welcome
Damon Arnett.
Make a special announcement.
Second team all
You're scheduled to host the team draft in Dallas. Excuse me, Vegas this year. We thank so much.
I don't know how I feel about that, man.
I don't agree with that pick. I'm sorry on the call. I don't agree with that pick at all.
Raiders will host the 2020.
I do not agree with that pick at all.
Congratulations to Mark Davis, the Raiders organization, and Raiders Nation. We look forward to being there in Las Vegas. Congratulations.
You say his father or his godfather?
The 19th pick, 2020 NFL draft.
No.
Las Vegas Raiders select Damon Arnett, defensive back, Ohio State. First of all, congratulations to Las Vegas. Get the
6 feet. He ran a 4.5.
There. But this is a fascinating decision here on a lot of levels.
Yeah.
This was a kid that had basically decided his college career was over a year ago at quarterback and didn't even show up for some post-season meetings with Ohio State. But then it was a conversation with his father,
Wow.
Chris Carter, the Ohio State Buckeye wide receiver and Hall of Famer, that said, you need to come back for another year of school to be the best player you can be. And now we thought we'd see a second or third round grade on Damon Arnett. How surprised are you that he's in the first
You know what's wild?
second round grade? I think you look at that third quarter.
Yeah, he had second round grade.
Never building.
He got his man. He is thrilled.
Jeff Okuda, Ohio State, and C.J. Henderson, Florida. DJ just couldn't find that guy.
Yeah, Gruden doesn't look thrilled.
Terrell's already been taken by Atlanta, maybe a little higher than we thought. And here,
I'm not going and probably just throw that. That's a Mayock pick.
Okuda, you're going to have action, and he held up very well. So I think the corners are reaching a little bit, DJ, because they're forcing these needs. Because, like I say, that third quarter.
Wow, come on, Lewis.
Yeah, and for me, Mel, he was my 8th corner. So I think people had that third corner in all different orders. You know, one thing I'll say about Arnett, while I was surprised that he went this high, he's very competitive, and that fits with what they tried to do in building this team.
Now, so how many Raider fans on Twitter gonna be pumping out tweets to say Mike Mayock made the right choice if he would have had Damon Arnett ranked as the second best corner or whatever? You know, everybody and their mama would have said the same thing. Who's gonna be the first one to tweet that out?
Nobody had this one.
I'm gonna do it just because you said something, and I want to be that guy.
Yeah, go ahead, be that guy.
Matter of fact, here we go right now.
Nope. Nope, Raider Nation. Y'all wanted a corner, you got your corner.
Listen to the people that were telling him, you need to come back. And
should have been Gladney, man.
And that's exactly what he did.
You know.
Improving to his second.
But you know what? Arnett can do? Man coverage.
By the way,
give the defensive line an opportunity to get to the quarterback.
Defensive back at 3 back in 2017. Put your feet up, John. You're done for the night. You know, you've already got him on team. Really? Lauren,
Yep. Yeah, I don't agree with that pick at all.
So we know Arnett, he can tackle, he can play man coverage, but well, that's a chin scratcher right there. All I can tell you this: we run majority man coverage on this defense. You got that with Mullen. Now you got that with Arnett. Arnett, he's not afraid to tackle.
Just because you're not afraid to tackle doesn't mean you necessarily know how to cover.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't think he's had any coverage problems. No.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man, but I can't get
right now.
I can't get behind this pick, bro. I feel like I just can't get behind it.
Oh, so
I just can't get behind it.
Like Mayock.
I mean, look, don't get it twisted. I like Mayock. I like Mayock and all that, but I just can't get behind this pick. I can't. I was like, okay. I was like, when the Ruggs pick came, I was like, okay, cool. It is what it is. I said what I needed to say about Henry Ruggs yesterday anyways.
So I'll read this. He has experience in high-level matchups, has experience as an inside and outside corner, has a stiff jab and press alters the relief, able to ride receivers with strength and pressure, bounces eyes between the route and the passer, treats pass catchers roughly during catchphrase, upper body strength to toss receivers aside and defeat blocks. He has a dog in him as a run supporter and doesn't need much help.
I mean, like I said, man, we'll see.
No, I know, yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
I'm just saying.
How much of this him being that kind of product? How much of that was because of him?
Or
how much of that was having all those guys on the front line, getting after the passer? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
we don't even have a consistent pass rush yet. We don't have a pass rush that Ohio State had. We don't. Now we got some pieces. Yes, we do. Max Crosby. Now you added Carl Nassib. And, you got others, and you added Collins for to try to give the interior a push with the pass rush as well. Yeah, sure, you have some pieces. But we don't have a consistent pass rush yet. That needs to be seen. To be determined. So I want to know, how many times do you envision Arnett getting burnt because our line didn't get to the quarterback?
Hey,
But hey, what do I know? I'm just a fan. I don't watch football. I don't understand it. Since I don't get paid to talk about it either, I don't know nothing either. That's what these other fools out there is going to try to trump me with, right? That's your angle.
Yeah, this was man. I'm
pissed. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm pissed.
I thought you just got through saying you weren't going to get too high or too low off of these picks. You took exactly 2 draft picks to make.
Well, I mean, Jesus Christ, dude! You took a second, third round pick and brought him into the first. Come on, bro.
Hey, if he couldn't get him in the second round, I mean, let's be honest.
And all those traits that were described as Damon Arnett, those are Gladney traits, man. We've been bamboozled.
Hey, well, we're not the head coach and the GM. That's
Yeah, we
something
don't get paid. Yeah, we don't get paid, so we don't know what we're talking about.
No.
That's going to be the angle some of these fans are going to try to run with.
I'm going to need y'all to hold it down for a couple minutes. I'll be back.
I know he had to walk away on that one.
Yeah. Dude, it's disgusting. I'm sorry, Mayock. Mike. GM of the year. Bruh. Come on, cuz. You killing me, bruh. Man, you gonna make me stroke out. Come on, bruh. Damn, man. You passed up on Gladney, though? God. Why, bro? Why?
I don't know what to say.
Bro, you took Damon Arnett over Jordan Love. Cuz. Man. Bruh. Man. Man, my soul gonna leave the body later on, bruh.
And here's my thing. Last year,
Come on, Mike.
Hold on, Johnny. Hold on. Last year, they said they drafted future cornerbacks. So what happened? Why all of a sudden you got to draft another cornerback this high?
That program, one of the best leaders they had.
Dude, we got no coverage, man. But Arnett's not the guy. Not at 19. Most certainly not at 19. Like I said, man, look, I watched enough on Gladney to know Gladney would have been a stud for us. Man, this is sad, bro.
I just got a message from one of my guys. He said, David Arnett, he ain't bad. He had a second-round grade. We don't have a second-round pick. This draft
That's no excuse to pick him that high, though. That's no excuse.
You know what? Maybe there's something.
Gladney's a round one pick.
Maybe there's something else with Gladney that we don't know.
What's there to know? I mean, what are we about to do? Are we about to knock his height too? I mean, allegedly the Raiders like Amick Robertson, right? And he's shorter than Gladney. Come on, man.
Hey, bro.
Come on, man. Damn, Mike.
Johnny is pissed. Woo! He's pissed.
Y'all gonna have to slaughter some fools online on Warzone tonight because of this shit. Jesus.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't own a gaming chair like some of these little nerds that be playing this game, these little millennial nerds.
Make plays all over the field. I love watching him. It reminds me some of Keenan Allen.
So Vegas will host the 2022 NFL draft.
Now y'all know how I feel.
And you're the Philadelphia Eagles. You get some sort of wide receiver.
Oh, well, I dropped this one on you about Arnett. Damon Arnett hasn't given up more than one touchdown in any of his 4 full collegiate seasons.
All right, I can sit there and argue. Front four got something to say about that at Ohio State. What happens when our pass rush can't get through? That's what I want to know.
Didn't they go up against Clemson Didn't they go up against Alabama?
Did it work against Clemson and Bama? Who was he covering?
Well, you know what? I actually be pulling up film tomorrow morning.
Yeah, that's what I need to see. I
Y'all
need to see
really
who he
gonna
was
be
covering
there
in that game.
midnight hours. Damn, I haven't worked a night shift in a minute.
I want to personally thank our fans for your contribution to the NFL draft fund.
All right, hurry up, Goodell, man. Stop talking, bro. What's the Philadelphia Eagles pick?
Contribute to those most.
Oh, they took Rager.
With the 21st pick in the 2020 NFL draft,
Something told me they would.
Jalen Rager, wide receiver, TCU.
Rager's about to slay out there, bro.
Well, this is
in Philly. They needed a speedster wide receiver.
Yeah, he's about to slay it out there, bro.
They needed somebody that was, I don't know, kind of had that kind of speed like Deshaun Jackson used to have. Kind of spread out and open up the field a little bit.
He was a member of the Indianapolis
Guys like Alshon Jeffries.
Won in Miami 29-17 over the Chicago Bears. But Rager, 5'10", almost 5'11", 206 pounds. And there you see Monte Rager. And he was the guy who
Damn.
get to the quarterback. And he put together a little pro day workout that he sent around to videos. And Michael Irvin, a lot of people were very impressed with Jalen Rager.
Yeah, and I was impressed with also. He's another one of those guys. Small guy, but can go when he gets.
Look at that. Golly, that kid he got that determination. He's faster than that, bro.
So he has a 42-inch vertical, and we don't know what's happening with Deshaun Watson.
Baited him.
Man, this is. I'll be real. I'm a little just baffled. I don't know what's been going on with Raiders trying to fill any trade. It's just
competitor, very explosive. I think that attitude, that approach that he brings, you gotta like, and I think the versatility as well.
Yeah.
Six-time punt returner.
Why are they struggling to make trades?
Well, he left a lasting impression on someone. He had an incredible 65-yard touchdown on the jailbreak street against Baylor. Matt Rule says, I still have...
You know what? I'm curious.
Rager. And Howie Roseman is hoping that Jalen Rager will provide nightmares for...
You know what? I need to see the comment section. It's been a while since I looked at it. I'm curious to see what everybody's saying so far. Let's see here.
You got Ty defending Arnett.
Oh, Ty, bruh. Ty.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna listen to Ty right here because
come on, bruh.
He knows something.
Hey. Trying to get it. It's not letting me pull it up. Hold on for a second. I might have to back out.
Oh, man.
Why can I pull it up?
What are you trying to pull up?
The comments.
It's not coming up on yours?
Nah, when I flip the phone the other way, I can see where it says chat or whatever, right? But unless I'm... Hold on, let me try it this way.
Oh.
Yes, dude. What? Man, this is crazy, bruh.
Working together. It's just what we do. What we have always done. We continue. Because home is what unites us.
Yes. I can't even pull it up, bro.
Well, you want me to read the comments for you? Okay, let's see.
There's one thing.
Yeah, you can if you want. There we go.
Trust Mike Mayock.
See, man, that's a second round grade, man, bro. You don't take a second round grade corner in the first round, bro.
Man, I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Woo, man. Look, getting pissed off Johnny. Johnny then left. Oh, wait, hold up. This is Johnny coming back? Yeah. He had him back in.
Yeah, my bad.
There you go.
Yeah, this thing was acting stupid, bro. Man.
I'm gonna be real. I don't sense Gruden on this pick here.
Yeah.
Hold up, what?
What just happened?
Vikings pick is in. The Patriots are trading. Sources said the Chargers are on the clock. Pick 37-71 for 23.
You can visit NFLshop.com tonight for official 2020.
Yeah, so they're going to go ahead and get the quarterback then. Not quarterback, damn. Who are they going though? Why would they jump this high?
The Chargers?
Yeah, they already got the quarterback. I'm tripping. So they already got Herbert. Well, why are they jumping up like this?
Secondary help, maybe?
Dude, you know how pissed off I'm going to be if the Chargers select Gladney?
Well, I hope you got some blood pressure medicine.
Then Minnesota and company went to overtime.
But maybe Minnesota picks Gladney. I don't know. I'm just spitballing. Unless they try to get a receiver to replace Diggs.
I'm just.
So Kurt Warner, we look at Minnesota. This is
Vikings Justin Jefferson.
Trade to take Stephon Diggs. Buffalo. Where do we think Minnesota needs to go with the first two picks? Well, sir, you're talking to a quarterback. Give me more weapons than Kirk Cousins. And this was a team that was top 10 in rushing the football.
So they take Justin. They take Justin Jefferson, and you got
third ranked in the National Football.
Okay.
Chargers on the clock here, and I just don't get how you couldn't make that move there.
That's what I'm saying. Look, here, and this is another thing, dude. How in the hell can the Chargers catapult right back into the first round, but the Raiders can't even trade back from 19?
The pick is in, and Roger Goodell is going full school.
Ah, man.
Come on, let's go, Viking fan. With the 22nd pick, the 2020 draft, the Minnesota Vikings select Justin Jefferson, wide receiver, LSU.
Well, here's where you're about to find out that sometimes drafting is kind of like high school recruiting.
Yeah, I'm just.
We apologize. He's stars coming out.
All right, boys, what I miss?
So Justin Jefferson went to the Vikings. Rager went to the Eagles.
Louisiana. Safe to say, you made up for it. Your season was incredible. A school record 111 catches. If it hadn't been for teammate Jamar Chase's 20 touchdown grabs, you would have had the most last season in college football at 18. Of course, he's not the first Jefferson to play football at LSU. Jordan, his oldest brother, was.
And the Jaguars took Chastain for the edge rusher, so they're still going to get rid of Yannick.
Justin Jefferson was a late
bloomer.
So, it came into
with that being said,
and he has certainly made the most of it with an unbelievable career at LSU.
That being said,
as a football player now, I'm really interested to see how.
Still see there's a chance of getting that trade done.
Because Adam Thielen works the slot a lot in Minnesota. Justin Jefferson was 99% out of the slot at LSU. So seeing how they mesh this together is going to be very
interesting. Man, I'm telling you, I gotta take a walk, man. I gotta take a walk from after this. I'll be right back, guys. I'm just.
I mean, look. So check this out. Like in some of the mock drafts I did, I have Damon Arnett on plenty of my mocks that I've done, but not in the first round, bruh.
No, that's real.
It's always very supposed to be. He's a pro. And when I talked to the folks down at LSU, they said, look, his brother who played at LSU was roommates with Patrick Peterson. This kid was running routes against Patrick Peterson when he was a teenager. He's not going to be timid when he steps into an NFL locker room. And now I had a buddy in the league that said this was Gary Kubiak's favorite round. He's going to catch a billion balls.
Big J, I'm surprised you there. I thought he'd go more middle of the first 15 area. The big game, Georgia, Oklahoma, Clemson. The year he had 30 receptions in those 3 football games. They ran 4-4-3. The combine, a lot of people thought he run 4-5-5. Joe Brady really eliminated those drops. Justin Jefferson began like Joe Burrow, a completely different player in 2019.
Anthony Lynn looked like lost weight.
You see GM Rick Spielman, and there is Justin Jefferson. Again, a replacement for what they lost when they got this pick, Stephon Diggs. That was part of the trade before the draft, but now we'll go back to Adam Schefter. Adam, we're at pick 23, which would be the Patriots, but wait a minute, we've got a trade, don't we?
Well, Trey, yes, the New England Patriots have traded out of the first round, trading that pick number 23 to the Los Angeles Chargers for second and third round picks. There are the details of the exact trade. Keep in mind, New England had traded a second round pick for Mohamed Sanu. So now the Patriots are left with 13 picks, and they can take the same player at 37 that they would have taken at 23. The Chargers, meanwhile, I think are looking for defensive help. They got Justin Herbert. On the other side of football, there's a couple of linebackers sitting there right now that would make a lot of sense for the Los Angeles Chargers at this point in time. They're looking for a tackle.
All right, Adam, thanks. The pick is in. Let's find out what the Chargers are doing with their second first-round pick. No? Okay. The pick is not yet. But again, not surprising that the Patriots moved back. Not surprising that the Patriots moved back at all. This is what Bill Belichick has done. As we're trying to see what Anthony Lynn, the head coach, and Tom Telesco, the general manager of the LA Chargers, are going to do. Listen, the Patriots are going to take a quarterback some point in this draft process, but it wasn't going to be in the first round. And what they're doing is gearing up picks.
They got a linebacker. They didn't get love.
Third or fourth. Chargers got their quarterback. Sure, in the first round when they took Justin Herbert, 6th overall out of Oregon.
Well, they took Kenneth Murray?
Yes.
Oh, the Chargers?
Yes, sir.
Well, they needed a linebacker. Remember, they had Thomas Davis in that spot last year.
They got a good one.
Moving on from everything that happened with the Phillip Rivers era, there is Jordan Love, still waiting to hear his name called. Now let's find out what the Chargers are going to do.
Man, Raider Nation is having a conniption right now.
Third pick is the Los Angeles Chargers.
Now we questioning Mike Mayock, huh?
2020 NFL. The Los Angeles
draft guru, the king of the draft.
Linebacker, Oklahoma. Well, the Chargers have their Murray, as in Kenneth Murray, the linebacker from Oklahoma. This kid is, first of all, one of his first sports that he played well was golf. So he'll do very well in the Los Angeles area.
So let's see. Who needs a quarterback now that doesn't have one?
He was a kid that people saw right away.
Oh.
Needs a quarterback now that ain't got one?
Because at the age of
The Las Vegas Raiders.
I knew that was a man right there.
That too.
The Colts.
And on the field. And
The Las Vegas Raiders.
Said if you ask who needs a quarterback, the answer starts and stops with the Las Vegas Raiders. Is that what I'm getting from you, Johnny? Is that what I'm picking up?
Las Vegas Raiders, man.
Downhill with tremendous physicality on a consistent basis.
You know, the more and more I think about it.
What's up?
Yeah, Gary is right.
What?
The inmates are running the asylum. It's a good thing the draft was canceled in Vegas.
Oh, man. Yeah, it could have been ugly.
Rioting.
Zone scheme. He wants a guy that can see ball, hit ball. Him, Bird can definitely do that. More than anything, drop back in zone coverage. He find the zone. He look up the underneath receiver. He look up the tight end. Gus Bradley has coached some great linebackers in his days, coaching Derek Brooks. He understands how to put that linebacker, whether it's a middle linebacker or a will linebacker, put him in the right position to make plays. This is a great fit for Kenneth Murray. And I know Gus Bradley and Anthony Lynn got to be happy out in Los Angeles.
Well, listen, Kenneth learned CPR when he was 12, and he used it to help save a life from someone on the Oakland campus a year ago. Tom Telesco and company are very, very happy. Lincoln Riley sees another one of his former Sooners go off the board as Kenneth Murray is now headed to the show.
Oh, damn. Josh Jacobs bodying people already?
Oh.
When you've got public,
I'm going to read a tweet from Josh Jacobs. I trust the Raiders organization get players that fit our system, like it or not. My man, some dude said, did Farrell fit the system? He said, after 1 year, sit your head down.
Oh, man.
Oh, it's about to get ugly. It's about to get ugly. I mean, what else do you want me to say?
Our priority is keeping our customers, employees, and community safe. During these uncertain times, we want you to get
Oh, Phil, the other reason why Gettleman kept his mask on the entire time during the draft and whatnot, I didn't know he was about 70 years old and he had chemotherapy treatment 2 years ago.
Oh, wow. So he's at high risk.
Yeah. So
that makes sense.
Be safe, yeah, man.
Since we're on intermission, I'm gonna make me one more sandwich. I'll be back.
Since 1926, has been on your side.
Oh, it's already about to be blood out here.
Well, Bucky Brooks came in with the cape to save Mayock and is saying Arnett may not be one of those flashy guys that you've heard of, but his tape is solid, rock solid, is what he said.
For the road.
Cool mornings. A hot gas fire. Nights. Out for Jordan sale at Gas Pro Shops. You're up in city. Top brands like Sun, and Red. On Astro.com and Developers.com. Never saw more culture. Your family name is gold.
What are you watching?
Thank you.
so much. I'm so many of you know I was diagnosed with COVID-19 and have been fortunate enough to fully recover. Many people across our country and across the world have not been as fortunate. My thoughts and prayers go out to all of those who have lost loved ones at this extreme time. All the first responders, healthcare providers, and essential workers. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you. You are the heroes who get our country through this. Sean Payton knows firsthand what COVID-19 can do, and here he was donating plasma to help COVID-19 patients. As you know, Payton was the first person.
So, hey,
yeah.
Other than that, we're gonna get ready to wrap this up because apparently I need to do some due diligence on our net.
Yeah, we definitely do, don't we?
So you guys, I appreciate you guys tuning in for our live stream. Me and Phil will be back tomorrow to start back up again for day 2. Johnny Pham probably join us. Hopefully we get some guys that he will be satisfied with.
That don't have you guys ready to call it quits halfway through the first round with 8 picks left to go.
I'll be through. Like I said, I'm still here, man. My battery's at 11%, but I'm still here.
There you go.
All right now. Well, hey, we appreciate you guys all tuning in tonight for this. I know it was a little basically Periscope to YouTube is
man. This was fun. Right? We ain't got to apologize for nothing. I enjoyed the hell out of this.
No. I'm talking about when I originally had the live stream up for the draft. Mm-hmm. Everybody's up on the internet where everybody's signal is just like acting up.
Right.
Who can roam sideline to sideline on that defense to go along with the very good defensive front.
I gotta blame these general managers and coaches.
They can really just take best player
available. Cesar Ruiz.
Sitting there staring right at them. All
right. But other than that, you guys, y'all take care. We'll be still tweeting you guys and giving you guys nothing but the truth. All right, you guys take care.
You're in Raiders country.
All right. I'll see you guys later.
New Orleans Saints, like Cesar Ruiz.